I've been away for like, actually, I haven't really been away. I just haven't been focused. Sort of vibes.
What does that mean?
Well, like, being around, but just doing random shit and not really being around, you know?
Ow. Okay, which tea? Okay, we'll do Teemo first, because it's not really tea. So, Timothy Butler, we've hired as a contractor.
Okay.
He is like,
Mini, you know.
basically, he really wants to learn, and he's like a project piece that we can work on, you know? So we need to kind of
Oh yeah, he'll be
talk
fun.
to him, interview him, do all that. Yeah, so he's probably gonna be a project. We'll see what he wants to learn and see what he wants to work on. And, yeah. So, I think he wanted to talk tomorrow. I don't know when you're gonna be around tomorrow.
I'm gonna try be around this storm and then try to wake up at the start of the next storm. If I don't wake up immediately, I'm probably taking a 2-hour nap. I'm on that degen shit right now. Took basically 2 days off, so.
Yeah, okay. We'll figure it out. If not, I'll just have to do it, but I can do, like, the main part, and then you can do, like, the readings and shit, but we won't be able to read them yet anyway, so we don't need to do that. I just wanna get an idea of what the fuck he wants, you know?
You're good.
Yeah. Hazel tea is interesting. So, do you know all about these keycard things that we're trying to get for Mazebank?
Yep.
Yeah, so obviously I've been reaching out to people that do group 6, and Hazel's one of them. And I reached out to him like I think it was when we hit the Mazebank last time. It was like a few days ago, and I told him how much I needed that card basically. So this guy, he doesn't get back to me about anything. And so I call him today, and I'm like, you know, ask him like, have you gotten any cards type of conversation? And he's like, tells me he's had 3. I'm not good at wording stories right now. I'm not in my storyteller mood.
Hey, you're good.
Wait, let me take this. Hello? You got another one? How? Is this one spoken for? Frick, Rami. Okay, I'll get the next one. But good shit though. That's good. Nice. Nice. Yeah, good shit. Alright. Yeah, just let me know if you get another one. Alright, bye. See, look at that. Like, people that I'm close to. But anyway, Hazel, Hazel basically said that he hasn't hit me up and he's not gonna be giving me any discount on the card. He's gonna be charging me 20 grand for the card because I'm company. So he's basically said, fuck you, don't care that your family, don't care about, like, our past, any of that. And it's basically said, like, your company, therefore you're getting full price, and also, like, he's not gonna hit me up with cards. And I asked him why, and I tried to figure out, like, what about the company has made him not want to sell to me, or, like, make me a priority or discount or whatever. And he didn't give me an answer. So, like, he said he likes most of us and, like, gave some other bullshit. But at the end of the day, like, he basically straight up said, like, your company, I'm not gonna fucking... no discounts, no family shit for you, basically.
He's always had issues with Ray because Ray's always treated like shit, which is valid.
But when?
Back in the day, still calls him Violet, who was his ex-girlfriend that slit his throat. Yeah, just overall, you know, disrespect. I think Benji a little bit too. It's because, you know, he's easily bullyable, I guess, and that's just how people always like vision things. But it's also like, I'm one of the only guys that ever backed him back in the day. and still back him. So, yeah.
I mean, so was I until today. Like, I'm not...
No.
I can understand not wanting to sell to a specific group because you have personal gripes. But if you have personal gripes with the group I am with, then say that to me. Like, have a conversation, bring it up. Like, instead it was kind of phrased like, yeah, I'm not going to help you because your company. And he also just wouldn't even explain why, you know? And he was bringing up other shit too, like, well, you know, I still was gonna stab Beric for you and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, I didn't want you to stab him in the first place. Like, what do you want? So like,
That's
yeah, I don't really
interesting.
know how to feel about that. I'm not really gonna fuck with him after that. I don't think, because he's, I don't know, like 20 grand is already a ripoff as it is. Like, he's already basically.
Did he just word it wrong?
No, he did not word it wrong. He straight up said it was because I was company.
Like, I could understand, like
I know,
knowing it's hot commodity and wanting to sell for 20k and go like, just because your company doesn't mean blah blah blah. But the fact that he directly said that means either Ray said something recently or Benji.
it's that, and it's like the personal side of it too, where I'm his brother and stuff. Like, all the cards I've gotten so far been 10 to 15k, and he's trying to sell it to me for 20 and not give any form of like anything. Like, calls that he's got one or trying to help at all. Plus, he was acting a little off the other day when I originally called him about it.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, just sounded so, I don't know what the word is to use here, but like his tone was very like off, I guess. I don't know. It didn't sound like he was very happy that I was calling him, I guess, about it. I don't know. But I basically, like, I told him to go fuck himself. So he's not fucking with me anymore either.
Did you, like, neglect him a bunch? And then he's like, oh, now you're calling me because blah, 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 just because I have something sort of vibes?
No, because, like, I talk to this man nearly every day. And I'm always telling him to call me. I'm always telling him, like, you know, invite me on things. I'm hitting him up for racing and stuff like that. And we were racing together the night before.
Yeah, and I was honestly trying to get him to be a contractor for the company like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was totally down for him to kind of be more involved in company too, but it just seems like he doesn't want to fuck with us. I don't know.
I don't know, because like
it seems like he has issues, but I don't know what those issues are.
Like 22 hours ago, I was like literally talking to him about splitting his security code blueprint and, like, you know, getting mats for cheap and then splitting the profits because there's something for like 5 to 10k. So I don't know. It's interesting because, like, I'm still like in business with him because, you know, it's me. But yeah, which is interesting, right?
Sister, like,
exactly.
I've been rolling with Hazel since basically when he moved to the city.
Yep, same.
You know, and I've always tried to have his back when he's been, you know, fucked around by everyone, and it's, yeah, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know where it's come from, to be honest. I have no clue. And it's just another one of those things where it seems like people are just valuing money and making an extra 5 grand before the prices go down instead of like helping someone out that would do the same for you, you know? And that's just completely removing the company aspect of that. He's still just trying to charge me as much as he can. And then there's someone else I spoke to too that was like, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but he basically said, I'll sell to you for 5k, but I want to scam the company and sell to them for 15. Like, I don't know what the company did to fucking make everyone hate us, but like,
right.
People are just on that energy right now. Like,
Ray selling PCs for 20k.
Yeah.
Ray basically scamming people early days.
And like, I don't know, like Danny, remember Danny who we were hanging out with the other day? Like, he was hanging out with Miguel, my ex-husband, and I accidentally crashed into them, and Danny's like, oh, I liked you better before you were with the company, as like some sort of like flex in front of Miguel, I guess, as well. And it's like, he was hanging out with us like 2 days before that.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Like, I don't know what's going on this past 2 days. But like, people are just on one.
Welcome to Rust. Oh, sorry, Outburst. Anyways.
Hey, welcome to what?
Welcome to Rust. Guilty by association.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really worried. But...
Yeah, it is. It is. Fucking, if people want to. Oh, fuck. People want to feel a certain way about some shit, then fucking, you know.
Like, fair enough. Like, feel however you want. I think with the Hazel situation, it's just like, I wish you'd talk to me about it and tell me what the fuck's actually going on. I'm going
to put Pred 10 feet under.
What's Pred doing?
He's hitting on Sky again.
He calls me hot mom and asks me on a date. I think he's just fucking hitting on everyone, to be honest, but yeah.
Just give me a sec. I need to find an emoji of a Dragonov.
Okay.
I'm just gonna test something in your text messages real quick. Alright, that works.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that's... My whole thing is what it is. He was probably in his feels last storm. It's Hazel. Figure it out. He'll eventually bottle it all up. And then he'll just basically scream, "It's not good, Perez! Blah, 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 blah." And then he's like really loud, really loud. And then he's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I get you, man. It is, yeah, it is what it is, man." Yeah, that's Hazel. It's Hazel's fucking conflict.
No, but Hazel does that, but he doesn't. These lessons and things that he learns go through in one ear out the other. Like he will agree with you, but he'll do the exact same thing like 3 days later. Like he never ever learns. So, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna fuck with them anymore. If people still want to, that's completely fine. But, I don't know. I'm not a fan of him basically saying, "Your company, fuck you." And I'm
That's what she's done. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I am not gonna also chase him down. You know, it's the type of thing where he is gonna bottle up, like you said, and I'm just not. I can't bother putting in the energy to like try and fix that. You know, this is what it is.
Yeah, you got your own shit going on as well. You're focusing on the company, you're focusing on your relationship. You know.
Me?
Yeah, exactly. You got a lot of shit on your plate right now.
Yeah, I do. True. Not wrong. Because we're doing Mazebank again tomorrow.
Sounds about right.
Probably gonna be setting up for that. There is Beric Tea as well. It's kind of juicy.
Juicy? Yeah.
Juicy tea, but don't go telling Sky this because I think the PD are stirring way too much now.
Yep, that was always gonna happen.
But yeah, just keep this to yourself for now. Cause yeah, so basically, like you better, I promise.
Yeah, like generally, if you say, you know.
Okay. So the other day we hit a ammunition contract. It was all successful. We had to open the crate. We took it to like a location, opened the crate, got shit out the crate, and someone decided to leave a pile of cum next to the ammo crate, the gun crate. Okay.
What?
Someone cummed in their pants when we opened the ammo crate. Like there was the 6 of us. The whole group went to open the crate, right? I don't know who the fuck it was in that group, but there was just a pile of cum on the ground next to the crate, right?
What?
So the cops show up immediately, like so fast after we open it. We all run out. I take the cops on me because the other car has all the shit in that car. So me and Z, I think his name is, we fucking take all the cops, take all the heat. He lies and says, I got the stuff, go. You know what I mean? So they all, like, all the cops get on us.
That's pretty smart.
Eventually I get boxed. We get caught. We had nothing on us, so it wasn't really a big deal. Naturally, it's Beric and his son. So I get taken to interrogation. I'm assuming because the crate was still there, right?
Something new, yeah.
Yeah. So I get taken to interrogation. It's not really Beric that's interrogating; it's his son. And his son was asking a lot of questions about what we're doing and all those kind of things. I obviously just played off. And then he starts kind of making it personal, and he starts he starts implying that I'm like lying to Beric, and kind of turns it into like a, you know, I'd be lying to him, and I was behind that gas station with a bunch of guys, and it got stirred into me, I guess, fucking someone behind the gas station.
How many days he going on with them? Oh my god, you guys' fucking timeline is crazy. You first have the flirtatious shit for like 2 weeks, right? And then prom, and then a little date after that, and then you have a date at the beach or some shit, and then there's fucking the dance, and then fucking was it, you divorce them and they marry him.
Yeah.
Now, and now you got, Jesus Christ, you guys fucking holy shit.
So now we have the Cum Incident, right? So his son is stirring it. So Beric left. I think his son stirred a little too much. I don't think he was very happy with it. Yeah, so he wasn't very happy with the idea of me leaving behind the gas station. There just being a big pile of cum there.
No. I feel like he has really bad past trauma as well, though. That might be true. That might be part of it.
Yeah, so
Excuse me.
Yeah. So we talked about it though. So I think we're mostly good. He obviously knows that wasn't what I was doing.
Yeah, but when that's implanted in your mind, and if
I know,
like, especially, I don't know what happened between him and Etta, but apparently she absolutely ruined him, like very, 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 very much ruined him. And then he obviously, him and Andy, I don't know what's going on with that from back in the day. Besides these days that you got friend zoned. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe he might open up about Etta one day if it was something like that, because when it comes to stuff like that, excuse me, you often give like the benefit of the doubt, right? Like, yeah, that seems like such a wild story that you wouldn't believe, and obviously he knows you're a criminal. Obviously you do steal shit. Obviously a fucking weapon crate looking fucking thing, you know you can piece one and two together, but I feel like there's something in his past that's causing him to think this way, you know?
Well, that's the thing, right? I can't exactly tell him the truth either about what was actually going on behind the gas station. So for me, it's I definitely understand. I get where he's coming from. I have no way to defend myself, which sucks, you know? It's like a lot of things that are happening are just like completely out of my control. Because obviously I'm not doing that.
Which is hard, yeah.
Not fucking a group of the boys behind a fucking gas station. You know, like that didn't happen. I don't know who the fuck even left that there, to be honest. I have no fucking idea who that was. I didn't even see it happen.
Fucking DNA test that shit.
Yeah. But we spoke about a little on the phone, and then to so we're kind of we cleared it up for the. I guess I think he's still a little hurt, but we've cleared it up for the most part. And then today, I was roof running. I got beaten down by the guard.
Yeah.
Him and his son show up again.
Oh God.
And his son made another comment about asking if there was like a guy up there with me. So he's like still
Oof.
stirring that. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean nothing really came of that. And then later in the day what happened? Oh, I fleed the cops because I lost my license. Had a warrant. And me and Beric are gonna meet to talk about things.
Yep.
Figure it all out. So, yeah, I basically, because I want to get that conversation because I thought it was important. I just turned myself in for the warrant, and we talked about it. Like, had that conversation in the interrogation room in PD.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. They took me to the interrogation room, and I'm like, wait, what? Am I being interrogated again? And then it was just like talking about stuff.
Yeah.
It was fine. But I think it's mostly good.
Yeah.
Squared away, and now I have 28 points on my license. So I'm not getting that back.
They'll fall off. Pretty sure it's like 30 days per point, right? So.
It's yeah. But I just got 8 today from that warrant, so.
Yeah.
Because it was first degree, driving on suspended license, and reckless speeding. Yeah. Actually, this is not tea, but it was kind of funny. I did a packer run with Marlo later in the day. I had to be passenger, but it was my truck, and Marlo was driving. We got pulled over because they thought it was me driving without my license. And it was Marlo, and they ended up taking Marlo's license and giving him like 8 points in that traffic stop. So Marlo lost his license too. So we were both in a packer run with no license, and I had to get my assistant and call my assistant to drive while I stood on top of the fucking truck.
Because that's legal, yeah.
Yeah, I called the judge. It's definitely not legal. Yeah.
Here's the thing, like, those instances, yeah. You're chilling. Well, it's the other party that has issues.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it feels like everything's out of my control at the moment, you know?
Yeah, and if you're anything like me, you hate not being in control of things.
Yeah, I'm a fucking control freak. Yeah. Exactly. So, like, I just sit there fucking, like, going, like, just overthinking all of it when it really is out of my control. And it's just, like, it drives me crazy. I just want to fix it, and I can't, you know? I just want to fix it.
Yeah.
But it is
Just
a
gotta
lot
try
of
focus on the things that you can fix, but a lot of the time you can't fix, so.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. I don't know about the Hazel situation though, to be honest. I don't know if that'll be fine, but
that's he'll eventually stop being a bitch and then figure it out.
Yeah. I don't know. I did feel pretty bad about like the whole Cum Incident.
That's like, you figure out who just fucking come right there and, you know, get some help.
Yeah. Like, I get it. It's cool. Like, a weapon's great, but Jesus Christ, control yourself.
Yeah, there's the big reality of things. That guy needs to see a doctor. Fucking sex doctor. Fucking, you know. No one just gets off on the side of guns.
No.
Cum Incident, Jesus Christ.
Cum Incident. Annoyed with this fucking son though. Hit. Oh god, yeah, people. Oh god, yeah, I forgot. We
Mm-hmm.
went camping, and
Mm-hmm.
we were doing a debate, and Kit was there, and they were debating if the company was a gang or not a gang, and one of the big points that were made were to do with cops and you know, our cop rep and stuff like that. And I know it definitely hurt Kit to hear that the
Oh,
company are
yeah.
using cops for that. Yeah, and like Dragon just kind of really pushed the point home, and he even said like there's even said my name personally that I'm getting dicked down by a cop as well or whatever he
Jesus
fucking
Christ,
said.
Dragon.
Yeah, like he literally said that.
I mean, if you guys are close like that,
And
then sure, but it shouldn't be really, you
he
know.
said it to like fucking 30 people
Yeah.
in front of Kit, and Kit is fucking Beric's daughter. So then Beric today goes and says that he's like suspicious about all the members of the company dating cops. So now I don't know if she's like gone and told him, and it's like now I'm gonna look fucking sus, and it's like that's not what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Again, it's just something out of my fucking control. It's something I'm not doing. You know, and you and Sky as well. Like,
Yeah, we've been flirting for fucking 7 or 8 years, so, you know, you can't really say that about us.
yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's literally just only me. Because Kit and Ray have been a thing for a long time too, right? On and off at least.
Yes, but they are very much on and off, on, off, on, off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a little T there. She's basically done. That's the thing.
Right now?
They're in such a toxic relationship that isn't visually toxic. It's more manipulative, where she doesn't voice her opinions and I guess talks to others about things. Where Ray is aware that she doesn't like something and keeps on doing it until she finally cracks the shits and says something about it. But she never confronts him about it, and she always folds. I even told her one day, "Yo, did you fold?" And then she's like, "Yeah," and like, "Yeah, you always do." And she personally hates that I said that, but the reality is it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Like she told Sky, like her and Sky had a long conversation after we did a robbery, and I know they had a long conversation because I was blasting by them every now and then. But yeah, she basically the other day was like, "Yeah, I'm basically done," and then fucking 10 minutes later, fucking Sky and I are like kind of like following them around, being tea gremlins. We get on the rooftop across from the Southside clothing store with news cameras, and then she's showing him a bunny outfit. So it's just like, these guys are on again, off again, like crazy. That shit will would end on a heartbeat, and then they'd be back together. So when Dragon goes with the thought process of you know, excuse me, PD rep and everything, she's probably thinking, damn, I'm actually kind of getting used right now. You know, that's the context for her. And then she definitely would have went to Beric with everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if that translates to Beric, he's probably going, damn, she kind of just using me while fucking some other guy behind a gas station. What the fuck are we doing here, Vimes?
I know. I mean, I explained it to him the best I could, that it's not what's going on, and
Again, he could be manipulating you to get information out of the entire job, you know, so.
Yeah, it can go both ways, to be honest. But like I did kind of explain, like there's literally only like 3 couples or whatever, and it just turned into a joke because of that. Like, it's not necessarily real.
It's not like we intended on it to be happening, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But again, it's like it's out of my control. Like, you can only really believe my word, right? It's like fucking most things recently.
Oh.
It's like, just trust me, bro. Cause like everything is just fucking. Yeah.
It's like for me and Sky, it's like years and years of flirtatious fucking around, shooting each other, bonding and whatnot back in the day, and then coming back around and going. I mean, I had a reputation back in the day, right? I was very quiet. I was very much known in the city and feared in the city for my skills with a certain weapon. And I tend to, at least in the early days, only kind of stick with Rust and only like kind of hang out with Rust a little bit. But I was very much well known throughout the city, right? And for that, for cops, you know, especially being in a gang like Rust, where we tend to shoot cops a lot of the time towards the end of the days, you know, she didn't really know me and whatnot. She never really got the chance to back in the day, but like when the day that I hung out with her for like, it was intended on being like 2 hours to for her to avoid being caught selling, right? Yeah, I guess she like discovered that if you tell anyone I'm a big mage, but the reality is I'm a big fucking softie, so I like have a hard shell, like, you know, like the fucking, it's like Dundee the other day, right? During the whole fucking stabbing of Raymond and shit, right? I've instilled in such a presence, like behind this, with this mask and everything, when it comes to people like Dundee, that when I appear, he knows like shit's real, right? Like there was a whole meeting and everything where they walked down the tunnel of the New Legion Square and memorial thing, that when I stood behind Dundee, he walked up to me. He's like, the angle scares me, Perez. And I'm just like, I'm aware. It's like, that's the sort of presence I have. And that's how Sky perceived me until we hung out that one day, right? So like, when it comes to Beric and whatnot, and whatever, right? It's, Sky understands what I'm capable of, but realizes, you know, that's just a shell and knows the true me. Where I feel like Beric doesn't really know that yet. And understands that, because this might be his first time. Not really, maybe not, considering his past love interests, but yeah. Like when it, you know, comes to dating a criminal or whatnot, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I can't get a read on it as far as crime goes, because we joke around about it. But
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to. It doesn't seem like he wants to, you know, make that.
It's early days.
People, right?
It's very early days for you too.
It is 100%. I don't know. It's we joke about it. Like I said, like he knows I rob the laundromat all the fucking time. He knows we do it too. Like,
yeah,
the joke Sky makes, you know, like it's just like a known fucking thing at this point. Not me.
Yeah. No, it's already. Hang on. I was already in a meeting.
Are you aware of the HQ changes?
Yeah, I'm already added to Zazo.
And you know that you can't swap chips now, and if you get removed from a computer, you can't join another one for a week.
Yep, heard about that yesterday. Yeah.
What do you mean you heard about that yesterday?
OTT mentioned there was something yesterday about it just being removed, but that was before. That was like one thing.
I think that was
Yeah, beforehand.
before that was before you could do any of the
Yeah.
while you could still chip swap and that kind of stuff. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Just wanted to make sure I knew.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Let me know if you need me, boy.
Yeah, it is super early. I don't necessarily think like that's been
Yeah.
like a huge issue.
It's like Sky and I like obviously like internally joked about things and being caught one day and whatnot. Then she had shift 3, which are the biggest T-golemons ever. You know, shit staring a little bit. The kind of not really shit staring. It was like I would show up to Lucas's and Pinzone's Val renewal, and I would walk by them and say, "Hey guys," and then it'll be like a oh. And then like I talk to Sky outside, and then Alice is like in the bushes, and the fucking Garcia is like, "Are you two dating?" sort of vibes. So like she had it stirred, not really stirred, but like gremlins lurking. And then when it came to laundromats and stuff like that, I would be vague and going like what I'm up to and whatnot. In the first like a couple of weeks ago, and then she would like realize, oh my god, it's not Raymond Romanov, and like I'd be on the outside just like shitlording the entire time, right? And then it came to last week where I did the laundromat, and then I did the El Rancho one. You know, we were inside, I was inside, and you know, she has the realizations that it's her boyfriend, but she's having fun with it. You know, she had fun with that, and then the job after that, I was like literally repairing a car, and I'm like, yeah, within the next 10 seconds, you're gonna hear a doot-doot. And then 2 seconds later, it goes off, and she's like, you know, it's like cutesy, like, oh my god, you're a criminal, but this is kind of really fun sort of vibes, you know? Then after that job, it was the hot run where
Oh yeah.
she found me bleeding out, nearly dead. She's the one patching my wounds. And then when I stabilized, she had the GSR test me because, you know, conflict of interest, where any other cop would have just like, you know, let me go, right? Which is understandable, right? Like I 100% expect her to be doing her job when it comes to me being the way that I am. And that's just what we've accepted about each other. So when that happened, you know, obviously in the cells and whatnot, she had to get someone else to, you know, process and overlook it, so no one can say shit about, you know, being too close to it and being you know, what's the terminology, conflict of interest. So, you know, we talked in the cells a little bit. I was very apologetic in the terms of being in the hospital bed and like hearing her, you know, actually really caring about me, and the sound in her voice. That has been like something I haven't experienced in like 6 years. It was just like the big realization moment for us, right? Like I half expected her to, you know, break things off. But then we talked afterwards, and she was like, you know, I thought about multiple ways that this could possibly end and whatnot, but the reality is that she just cares about me too much to do something like that. So like, that's when we kind of like established everything. But like, we already established our boundaries before when we first started dating, like day one, right? But that was like the establishment of, yo, this is real and we're committed to it. So no matter what happens, like no Cum Incident or anything like that would ever affect us, because we have an understanding that we're committed to one another, and nothing like that would ever happen, because we've just gone through too much in the space of fucking what is actually just not even 3 weeks at this stage, you know? I feel like we've been...
Has it really only been been 3 weeks?
Yeah, it's only been like 3 weeks officially. It's just we have that history and we have that understanding of of each other's capabilities, and the amount of shit that's happened over the past like 3 weeks have like solidified us to, you know, be in this partnership together, right? Obviously, one day I might have to shoot a cop and I shoot the wrong cop. It might not be her, but someone very close to her. Then that conversation might be revisited. But until then, it's something that possibly be in the future. But yeah, visit that when we cross that bridge, you know.
That's gonna be one bridge to cross, huh?
Oh, and knowing my ex-gang leader and also Benji Ramos and YOTT thinks, especially doing a high-stakes job and we all have guns, she might just start flying. But the good thing is, most of the time, I do crime in a different shift when I'm with them, so we're chilling.
I don't know. You can probably still get dragged into this stuff, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Different times.
Yeah, 100%. Like, my days consist of, at least the schedule I've been on for the past couple of weeks. I really want to get back to waking up in the other storm, just because this storm is absolutely dog shit and nothing goes on and people just grind, and it's just not the environment I want to be spending my time in. So I'm probably gonna switch back to, you know, waking up earlier, or trying to wake up earlier, and doing the things. Cause like the other day, like, hell yeah. Fucking scrapyard.
Oh, is that the backup?
There's the interference. You're coming.
Is on their way. Ready for pickups.
But yeah. Yeah, I slowly move back into the other storm again.
Nice.
Do all the shit with, you know, Timothy. Freya is an idiot. Fuck me. Let's set the scene.
Something else happened?
Yeah, let's set the scene. I won Achez Perez in pushing with one Freya Pepperwoods. You know, it's pretty good, pretty chill. We both have huck juice. I evaded at least 4 times before she eventually started to get chased throughout the day. She cooked a little bit. She VC'd beat a little bit, but it started getting a bit too close because she had a bit too much weed on her. You know, I popped in front of Declan and you know, I started yelling at him in typical Australian fashion. And I got them all off of her essentially. For some reason they find her again, and for some reason she's like kind of on the train tracks of Sandy. For some reason the cop goes, the cop goes, "Get off the bike. I want to talk to you." Like as she's getting pulled over. And for some reason she gets off the fucking bike. He starts talking to her. And then cop goes, "Oh, that's a stolen bike." And essentially like, you know, that's grounds to search you. And she doesn't rebuttal it or anything. Doesn't say no. Doesn't get on her bike and fuck off. She shouldn't have got off her bike in the first place.
Yeah.
Except that she essentially consents to her searching her. With the enough time that the officer took a photo of her pockets. It's not strange or anything. Like, she was completely consented to, you know, you can search my shit. and had the enough time to let her take a photo, which takes a long time. And then she is close enough to the point where the officer was able to go for cuffs. She breaks cuffs and then starts screaming over radio, but eventually, you know, she VCBs a little bit, and then they focus on me again because yeah, I'm big bad Perez fucking vibes. Go after him. Yeah, so she gets a warrant for that. And then I'm talking to Sky later, and just, you know, sometimes we just talk about things, and I was talking about how much of a bozo she was, because after that situation, I take her to this rooftop, tell her to put her hands up, and then I wanted to check her pockets to see how much fucking shit she had on her and how silly her pockets are. And then, you know, I jokingly talked about taking her phone and going through it. And, you know, she can see me not taking her phone and going through it. She decides to tackle me as I'm in her pockets, and I fall off the roof and I go down. And then I decided to give her the silent treatment while we're at the hospital. I threw her in the gauntlet, not the gauntlet, the buffalo, and you know, you guys heard me talking about ocean dumping her. Because, you know, it was kind of like a 0 to 200 miles per hour down the pier, yelling at her sort of thing. You fucked up. What are you going to do about this sort of vibes? Are you going to get out, or are you going to be a pussy or something? And then we get to the end of the pier when we're about to jump, and then we hit Mary Mushkin's car because for some reason the FIB wanted her to go to a tugboat with fucking Cass fucking handcuffed or some bullshit. And then it was a whole fucking thing. So like we kind of got in the middle of it or something. So we kind of like bonded on that a little bit. And then we came here, and I like jokingly said, Raymond, she's a fucking op, drop her. And he pulls out his gun, and like he had a serious tone. He was about to do it, sort of vibes, and like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
which is interesting, right? Because like she's kind of her girl in a sense, not her girl, but like, you know, like in the sense of her boy. And like at the end of the day, I'm still like majorly raised boy. If I tell him to shoot someone, there's no questions asked. So yeah, I feel like she kind of got that vibes because she knows the goofy me, right? Just like as much as you kind of know the goofy me, right? Because you never knew me back in the day. You know, you didn't really know about me back in the day. Probably heard rumors and whatnot, but people know the goofy me and not aware of my capabilities until they find out, like the Dundees. So she doesn't really know High Command Perez, essentially, right? So that happens. I talked to Sky later in the day because I give her a little tea of how much of a bozo she is. And she's like, yeah, she got arrested. She got a warrant for it because like I mentioned she might have a warrant. And she went to check, and then she's like, oh, she got arrested for it. She looks in the MDT and everything, and she surrendered to Kit apparently, which I don't know why she would surrender to Kit and surrender her warrant. Like at the end of the day, she doesn't have any personal vehicles that would ever get flagged. She would rarely get noticed. I thought it would be been a good learning experience for her to evade a warrant.
Yeah.
But eventually she just cracked the shits and just didn't want to have a warrant. Because I guess she isn't that experienced enough to know it's not that bad. So I text her.
I love warrants, to be honest.
Oh yeah. Fucking.
Warrants are so much fun.
There's nothing like a HVT warrant hitting an ATM, driving off to the side, and just seeing a bunch of bozos roll up with their guns drawn, and there's some guys just at the ATM getting held up, handcuffed. Yeah, I texted her going, I can't believe you turned yourself in. I also learned more details about this, about whole of this. You bozo. You wait until tomorrow, missy. Also, stop taking my cars out and leaving them outside, motherfucker. There are expensive turbos in that bitch. Like, in the car being the bitch, not her being a bitch. And then she goes...
Assumed.
Look, I need to state that because I'm me. To be fair, she goes, to be fair, I made a deal with Kit for only reckless driving. It was only 30 minutes in jail. I also wanted lockpicks, which I got, so it's kind of a good deal. Why is she texting me that you can get lockpicks in prison?
Are you surprised? Like, really? I don't...
Yeah.
She needs to be, like, her brain just needs to be stripped down to the bare nothings of being a criminal, and she needs to be built up from the ground up, because just
She
so
needs to
many
get
of the
gun
basic
dealed.
common sense things that we know that you just shouldn't do because of all the experience we've had, she doesn't have any of that.
She needs to get gun dealed. I'm gonna be honest. She needs to say something stupid, get arrested for it, and then the next 2 months of her life is ruined to the point that she's switched on when it comes to shit. Like, you know?
I actually learned that there's very heavy consequences for some of the things she can do.
Yeah. Like, I'm about to, like, just get our cop friends to arrest her for something and just be very petty and have a fucking 1-hour interrogation or some shit and really make her stress. Fuck, I miss Trooper PD. Oh, fuck, I miss when we used to... Oh, Trooper PD, right? We used to have interrogations and stuff for certain things. I think we confronted someone about something once. We confronted Frankie and Selena, who was a cop, Mendoza. You know, about him cheating on her or some shit. Yeah. There's the whole thing. And then I also was interrogated for me liking Juno when she was dating Raymond. Totally didn't let the dice roll affect my judgments on that, so kind of went with it. Anyways,
Juno.
Yeah, Juno and I like hung out a bit. But she was like obviously interested in Ray, right? And you know, in that moment in the interrogation room, I just like, fuck it. You know, I kind of have a you know, a thing for her. She's, I don't know, I dropped a bunch of dice and like, oh shit. You know what? Yeah. So yeah, that whole thing, like the sort of interrogations that we like to do, you know. It's just fun. Like the old Trooper Station, it was like a whole vibe. We had Dupont and what was the other trooper? Fucking Snow every now and then. What was her name? Fuck, I forgot her name. The other redhead fucking trooper cop. Copper.
Copper?
Yeah. That was our whole thing. Every now and then we had like an interrogation. We need to do that at the PD or somewhere. We get Daddy Beric or Sky. Like petty Sky can be scary. We just get them to like, you know, when it's a slow day, just arrest her for something petty, and then like slap something on the table, and then we come up with like some fake evidence and then like really make her sweat. Hiccup.
Or we just plant a gun on her and see what she does. A chaotic option.
This would be really real. And then she would go, I got this from Benji. I got this from headquarters.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I think she does can definitely put other people at risk, and that's, I think, my biggest concern, especially with protecting and stuff like that. It's I feel like, you know, if she gets interrogated or if she gets subpoenaed, she can really fuck over other people, which is my kind of worry.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, realistically, as soon as she sends, and honestly, it would be a big lesson to her, as soon as she sends one of those incriminating messages about the company, like, we should be taking her phone and making her get a new SIM card and fucking destroying that shit.
Yeah.
It's someone texted me about some incriminating shit once. I ended up just getting rid of the whole fucking phone, making them get rid of the whole fucking phone.
Yeah.
And then she'll realize how fucking tedious it is. But,
yeah. Where
I
else does
mean,
she go?
I don't know if she doesn't understand necessarily that like the people she's learning from are very, very experienced and know what they're talking about, or if she's just someone that learns by, like you're saying, experience and learning by
I
worst
feel like
case
she'll switch
scenario,
from,
you know?
yeah, worst case scenario, if something bad happens, she's gonna very much realize, oh fuck, my life is in shambles. I need to be smart about things. She in the honeymoon phase right now. She having fun. She living life. She got hacker ego, you know. She flirts with cops and gets away with things. She flirts with multiple guys, and you know they fold instantly because fucking guys are fucking idiots. You know, like I feel like I'm like one of the only guys in her life that she like kind of like flirted with that didn't go with it. Like she's joking the other day about, yeah, Perez, you've always been on my list. I'm like, what the fuck?
What is that? I mean, that's fine. It's just
Yeah, I mean, she's single and everything. It is what it is. That's actually technically single. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know about her and Sly. Fucking Sly doesn't even have his life sorted.
it's just a lot of basics. Like maybe we need to just do a literal law class with her one day. Like law.
Yeah, maybe we give her examples and like we write out a bunch of examples.
And what not to do.
Yeah, we don't tell her what to do. We ask her what she would do in a situation.
Because here's the thing too. I have in my apartment, my sister is Tessa. She made a whole law class for a bunch of criminals to basically teach us the ins and outs very specifically. And I have it all written down in a little book in my apartment. So we could probably use that. That probably has some good things in it as well. That we can,
oh my god. Do you want to kidnap her? Do you want to kidnap her, put a bag over her head? We get Sky to handcuff her. She's already
find the CIA.
Yeah. We do that sort of stuff. We get some cars, completely black it out. We black them out to have a black matte finish because we would never do that because that's disgusting as fuck on our cars. We do that and then we take it to we need to find an interrogation room.
There's a few torture rooms.
No, not torture room. That's too disgusting. We need like black ops suits, voice modulators.
Where the fuck do you expect to find like a Black Ops underground interrogation room?
Seems like too funny of a question to ask.
Hello.
Yo, I need a Black Ops interrogation room. Do you know any of that locations in the city?
Interrogation room?
Yeah.
Don't people usually just use the torture rooms for that?
Yeah, but I want it to be clean and be like Black Ops / FBI sort of vibes, you know? No, this is not a kink for you later.
Any, like... Oh, thank you for clarifying.
No.
I don't think there is like a clean interrogation room besides inside PD, obviously.
Fuck. Can I borrow the PD interrogation room one day for Freya?
Maybe. I won't say no.
Oh my god,
you guys would all have to
maybe.
get searched.
Yeah.
You guys would have to all get fucking searched, and obviously, like, I would need to be down there, an officer need to be down there.
Young. Oh my god.
The other problem is if like big calls happen or whatever, you guys would have to dip.
Oh yeah, true.
So I could respond.
Fuck, I miss Trooper PD.
Cause I don't. Yeah, I don't think there's any. Because even the only PD is you can only go inside the Emerald PD and
There's somewhere for Zancudo.
the sheriff's office in Sandy.
Mm.
But that even the sheriff's office in Sandy, you can only be in the lobby. Everything else is locked.
No, Fort Zancudo wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, we could take it to like the control tower and everything. Because like we're basically like
there's a classroom.
The classroom.
In Zancudo.
True.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have any like military vehicles that we can borrow?
No.
Fuck.
What about a helicopter?
Can I borrow a helicopter?
Cars are not gonna.
No, we can steal
We
one.
don't. I don't even have a heli. We don't even have a heli.
Okay, what if I like provide such a scene that, you know, authorizes you to air one, and then use
We
it.
don't have.
Fuck, you guys don't even have an air one. What the fuck?
No,
We
they
have
don't.
nothing but the cars and the one bike, the ugly ass fucking bike. I hate it.
Fuck. Can you whip out the C7 for me?
Someone drives it. I don't even know what we're doing with it.
Look,
It's
I'm
shit,
gonna
pretty sure it
be
is.
real with you. I need you to like not be Sky
Just use your
Faye.
car.
I could use my car.
You know what?
I need you to not. Oh fuck! I can make my car look like Beric's car.
What
And
do you
then do
mean
my-
not be
do-
Sky Faye? Well, who else am I gonna be?
No, I need you to not be Sky Faye and be like a super secret FIB agent that handcuffs
Ah.
Freya and then puts her in an interrogation room so we can fucking make her not do gun deal one day.
Right. I went to Spain and did Interpol stuff. I could do that again.
Ooh. Should we take her to
Yeah.
Spain? We throw on a plane and then, oh my god, hell yeah. We won't get in trouble in Spain. Fuck yeah.
Oh my goodness. No. Yeah. If it's a
Ging.
slow day though, the interrogation room stuff, I don't care. But like I said, you would all have to get searched.
Yeah, let's be real. She'll probably say something gun deal like and you'll hear it and then it'll be a whole thing. So probably not.
Raid. Easy.
Fuck you. Fuck.
I know where you all live. Oh.
Whoa. Wow. I know where you live,
What?
Skyfang. I know where you're
You know
about
where I
to live. Hmm.
True.
I also know what you were doing last night. Anyway, bye-bye.
Okay.
Huh? Cryptic.
I love dating a cop. It's great. There's so much opportunity to shit love without her realizing. It's great.
I mean, I bet. It's a bit scarier shit-learning the chief, but...
I reckon... Excuse me, chat.
Huh?
Fort Sancuda, definitely. There's a classroom at the bottom of the tower, plus there's also the tower.
Yeah, there's a lot in there.
The tower would be very
You
good
can literally
vibes.
fly there by helicopter. Like, you can just steal one.
Wait, we can steal one?
Yeah, I said that. I was getting air taxied around the other day. Yesterday.
Were you
Just
able to
steal
fly? Do you remember how to fly?
Should be able to. I did a lesson.
I'm about to shitload the fuck out of the PD today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting joyriding for a helicopter.
I did like one lesson. Yeah, we can take like jet skis and stuff now.
Ooh. Oh yeah, truly. I was there for the other day.
Yeah.
I knew you could do
I haven't
boats.
tried lockpicking alley, but
Yo, when it's a slow day, I'm using a helicopter for fucking launching mat.
mm-hmm. should actually use a helicopter for this. That'd be funny.
I would steal one helicopter and steal another helicopter for the PD.
They get their own air one.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd want to fly around in a stolen ass helicopter, but.
No, it'll be hostage negotiations, so they have to.
Mm. I want to do a bicycle fucking. I want to do a
I'm telling
bicycle
her.
getaway.
Yeah.
I'm in a chase.
Oh, she's in a chase. Gonna go. I've been informed that I can steal a helicopter, so I'm gonna steal a helicopter later today, or maybe tomorrow, and I'm gonna do a
You
laundromat.
actually?
I tell her exactly what I'm gonna do.
Really?
And then you hit her with the allegedly.
Gotta hit the, yeah, you gotta get the allegedly.
Yep. The thing is, like, I would shitlord and say things that aren't exactly direct. That could be very true, but like say for example, I'm pushing up North and Sandy. I like talk about roof running and whatnot, and I say max win, and then I say that I'm playing Candy Crush on my phone or some shit. So I'm like cryptic, but holy fuck, she definitely would understand what I'm saying without me actually directly telling her.
Nice. Such a fucking shit.
Oh yeah, she
Oh, Chase.
that's probably her.
There it is. There's a lot of cops.
Cool. Beric? Someone just blow up.
Explosion?
Text her, fuck him up. Every time I see her in a chase, like yesterday, she pulled up to a G6 truck fucking being robbed, like right behind our house, and I'm just like texting her the entire time. Cheering her on is great.
Nice.
Yep. But yeah.
I was on a ride along today.
Oh hell yeah. Wait.
Yesterday,
I do a
today.
felony.
I was on a ride along.
You're on felony, don't you?
Okay, I'm with the chief of police.
That's
It wasn't
crazy.
really a ride along. He wasn't really responding to stuff. This is the second time. And
That's crazy. I'm telling Sky that to confront Beric about it so I can go on ride-alongs with Sky.
Please don't. You're gonna get this is what I mean. Like, you just troll and then I get in trouble. I'm getting in trouble. Yeah, and we found the Saints having like a secret meeting. So he was taking pictures of them and shit. I was just sitting in the car.
Yeah. That's funny.
Today, I don't even have like a fucking clue what fucking day it is anymore.
That's a mood. The past 3 days are meshed together.
Yeah, it's doing crazy.
It's like, I've been around but not around. I've been like focusing on little things to neglect other things. Yum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so healthy when it comes to mentality. I got an issue? Yeah, I deal with it tomorrow. I'm gonna go push some weed.
Deal with it tomorrow. Yeah. That too. My version of calming down and chilling is like money runs and
Yeah.
money runs, roof running, and actually, you know what, slinging weed, all that is just chill to me for some reason. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I was thinking we are so fucking chill. Unless you do it
Chill
with Freya.
until it's not chill, but like, I'm such a gremlin that like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, bring it on.
Oh yeah, even though I have a fuckload of weed on me, like I still toy with the cops up in Sandy when I have a bike. I'm just aware that I'm good with a bike and shit just clicks, but as soon as I know I'm overcooking, I get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. I don't fuck around too much when it comes to things that can get me released.
Yeah, 100%.
Back, but everything else, yeah, I fuck around way too much, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
fucking...
I keep roof running and I keep getting beaten up by the guards and I just keep getting caught. I'm just a dumb fuck. It's fun
I don't
though.
know.
So I'm just relaxing, you know, getting beaten up by the fucking guard.
Yeah, your life has been
Probably have,
shambles
like,
without me the
60
past 2
warrants.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think if you were around, it wouldn't be in shambles?
You wanna got bonked?
I would've got bonked.
When I got bonked, what was the other thing? When I got
Yeah, but you're never around when I'm roof running though.
yeah.
I usually do that like earlier in the storm. The last storm.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how you get up these guards literally will just dodge and then just go bap, 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 and then they'll knock you down. And then they'll just sit there and beat you up for like fucking until cops or EMS show up.
Yep. As soon as the suppresses, I'm going to snipe them from afar and have roof runner hackers that will get it every single time.
I'm almost there. I'm getting it most times now.
Excuse you,
But
chat.
I keep fucking up because I keep dying. I keep dying. Or yeah. And then, so I lose my rep because I get beaten up by the guard, and then I lose a rep that I got the last run. You know, it's kind of really rough to get rep with that shit, to be honest.
Do you have high rep or is it?
Fuck no.
Can you imagine?
I've only just recently started to get good, but if you're successful and you do a run, you get like 1 rep, and if you what am I saying? If you fuck up a run, you lose that rep. And because I've been getting bonked so much, I'm not really getting very much rep, even though I'm consistent when I do it.
Yeah, we need copium rep. It's like fucking the chopping rep. Fucking. We need to take note of people's underground reputation.
Can you? Dragon says he needs us to make 4 breakers, normal breakers, and if we don't, we'll lose power.
Yeah, I
Like,
can. I can do that later.
Can you do that?
Hello, Officer Sergeant Skyfay. I have been informed that helicopters are lockpickable.
Oh. Oh, that's great. That makes me so happy to hear.
I am informing you that within the next week, I am lockpicking a singular helicopter for myself and another helicopter to represent Air 1 in a laundromat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I am informing you that Achez Perez will outfly the fuck out of you.
Oh, hell no.
This is now an ego battle.
Just say that.
This is now an ego
hell
battle.
No, bitch. You want to get into an ego battle with your fucking girlfriend? That's not smart.
You know, like
Santa!
we'll have to kill Santa Claus.
I gotta yell at Santa 1 second.
Okay.
What?
She's yelling at Santa.
Santa?
Yeah. Santa's kind of creepy, not gonna lie.
Santa stole my fucking bike.
Did you get a bike?
This? A bicycle.
Oh.
I can't drive. Sometimes I just ride around on my bike.
Do you have money? Fuck, where's Maxine?
Wait, why?
Because we need a bike. Shit's so expensive.
I have 45k plus 13k plus 30, 40. I don't know. I have like 110.
Yo, any luck with the funds for... Sorry, excuse me. I got shit stuck in my throat. Any luck on acquiring funds for Hakachu?
No. I have bigger things than a Hakachu right now.
What about a body, yaddy?
How much are bodies?
I think 120. So, no, probably 150. So literally, you get 2 bodies for the price of a Hakachu right now.
Yeah, we'll probably do that. Yo, if you're home, can you make breakers?
Yeah, I'll do it later.
Okay. So did what's his face contact you already?
Yeah, and Fiona.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it later.
Yeah. Okay, but right now we got a lot on our plate, so let me get back to you on that after we're done.
I'm talking to Fiona right now to scrapyard about our life choices and our issues. So if you ever want to come up later and want to talk about things, no.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm so down. Oh, you're doing a vent fest?
What'd you say, Maxine?
We're doing a vent fest
What's Event Fest?
where you like vent everything that
Oh,
is
Event,
just like,
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Fiona and I, you know, have conversations, and you know, we're kind of like very similar mind on a lot of things, and you know, we talk about issues and how to work on things and how to make the company great again, essentially.
The company is already great. It's just each pillar. I think communication is like a big thing, but I could talk about that over there,
Yeah.
because I feel like the only people that talk are you, KJ, and then like you and Sly. But like you, KJ, and Sly, and all the other project managers, like everybody needs to be on the same page and have meetings. I feel like you guys need to have meetings. That's just my 2 cents.
Blood, the board aren't even on the same page.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you guys can be, you know?
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, yeah, but that's what I think, because like I feel like
I do need to
in
talk
order
to
to get
Sly
the
about how
company,
shit his operation is and how to make it better.
yeah, I feel like you guys should talk more, because let's be honest, the board members are gonna rely heavily on you guys. You guys are good as individuals. You guys are really good as individuals, right? Fucking monsters at what you guys do. But it's just like if we can get that working as one cohesive unit, that's gonna be fucking sick. Because like essentially you guys need each other down the line, because somebody's got to clean the money, somebody's got to go push the drugs, and they gotta go hand
Problem
in
right
hand.
now, the people cleaning the money want a bit too much money.
Oh, how much they want?
They want 20% if it's rolls, 15 if it's washed. Rolls I understand because it takes time in washing, but wash cash should probably not be 15%.
We'll take, me and my group will do for 10. So I'm not trying to undercut them, but like and plus we'll pay the money out front. You just give us that 10%. We lose it.
The thing is, the first 4 hours of this storm is free money runs until there is no other job. Like the first 2 hours of the storm is hot run, laundromat, cash exchange. Then it dies down a little bit. It chills for a couple of hours. There are cops chilling, waiting for money runs. They're at locations for a couple of minutes and driving away. During those times, because there are a lot of people doing money runs, I would suggest only doing one. Or if not, if not anything, actually we can talk about it later.
Yeah, I'll meet you scrap after we're done with our run. We got like 4 more ATMs.
4 more ATMs. Sorry. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye.
Just want a bike.
There's a strain of weed called Joe Rogan. So many strains in Sandy. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's all people that have like permission to push.
Yeah. Ice Spice. Hazel's hosting races.
I need to get
It's
a
gonna be
chip
real
on.
awkward. You should.
Why is it 20k?
Hello. It's fun though.
Why can't I buy it with Buckcoin or Genie?
Jenny.
I'm just saying, if there's Genie or fucking Buckcoin for racing, I'm gonna start the fuck out of the bike racing scene.
I want fucking NOS and I want my harness back.
I want to see someone NOS right next to me and their rear fucking suspension falls out from underneath them. I want fake plates. I want an exclusive blueprint and government.
Oh my.
Jesus Christ. Government access to make fake plates that I can go within the database, and then the fake plates are really fake plates for a bit. I really want to steal the helicopter.
Plates from local cars. put them on my
Ooh.
car and pretend I'm a local.
I feel like I should get fake plates from shopping. Oh,
Ooh, you
God.
get the plates.
Oh
Plates
God.
of shop cars.
Why do I feel like I'll be able to do that one day? Why do I feel like
know.
I'm cooking? I'm cooking. Get that many
It's rough to race though, cause like cops
yeah.
just take pictures of your car and they just fucking know who you are.
yeah. I feel like with the way the city is these days and how Mosley's is operating with unlimited manufacturer fucking bullshit, right? I'll be able to possibly have a race car and a racing persona that I only bring out for races while also having the gauntlet. Hello.
I'm definitely at Santa now.
Yeah. So yeah, anyways, I'm a better pilot than you and I'm a smoke you.
That's a fucking wild sentence.
That's crazy.
Honestly.
You know, like eventually, you know, you'll realize that I'm dog shit at flying and then I pop out the wheelie and do a Uno reverso loopy loop and then I shoot your rear rotor and then you have to glide it back down.
What the?
You're not gonna die or anything. You're a good pilot. You have to, you know, deal with, you know, shitty equipment.
You realize if you get a warrant put out for your arrest, I can't hang out with you.
Or
I gotta arrest.
You think you'll know it's me? That's crazy.
That's crazy that you already self-snitched to me.
Maybe I'll use this plan a month down the line.
Okay, dude. Yeah, you fucking Google. Okay, dude.
He can't say that we don't have a spicy relationship. Yeah, my boyfriend just straight out tells me he's gonna do crime and then he does crime.
Yeah.
But I don't do crime. I'm just a grinder. I just do grime all day long. This is just, you know, this is our fantasies right now, you know?
Right, surely.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
Oh,
yeah, true. You're on duty. Yeah, that makes sense.
You're such a doofus.
Alright, I'm having rooftop. Oh, by the way, good shit. Good job. You know, that chase was pretty entertaining. You know.
Yeah, were you watching?
Oh my god, that dude just did a wicked job. That was pretty sick.
Damn.
Yeah,
I mean, Alice yapping or is Alice yapping? What the hell?
Fucking 2 Chainz.
Holy fuck.
This is a bike.
Oh, he's coming
2
back.
Chainz be yapping.
That's a quad bike.
That's a quad.
Oh my god, that's a stolen quad bike on the scrapyard canals going northbound on fucking Dutch London.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of the city.
Fuck. Passing
like a
Uber.
sideway,
Are you
buy those
on top of
emojis.
scrap or something?
Yeah, we're chilling on top of scrap talking.
Snitch.
Oh.
Yeah. We're talking about her life issues and how dog shit of a criminal Freya is.
Oh, Fifi?
Yum.
Ah. Okay.
Don't be jealous. She's just a
I'm
friend.
with Lucas. No, I have no reason to be jealous of Fifi. I know what the fuck she's doing anyway. Or should I say who the fuck she's doing? Anyway.
That's crazy. Yum.
Beric and Fiona. Anyway.
Hey, no way. That's crazy.
Huh?
Anyways, do the raw. Yeah, my conversations consist of 90% of it shitloading.
Yeah.
What?
I'm just told that everything I do is not a good look. Every time I commit a crime, he's like, "It's not a good look, Fiona.
Yeah, but he's like,
Not a good look."
he's disappointed fucking daddy cowboy Beric. You know, he gives them those vibes, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just like you know, I'm a shitlord, but when it's a serious moment, you're in trouble sort of vibes, you know?
That's me, to be honest. I'm like that.
Yeah. Everything's TEXT until the Glock's out.
Only until the Glock's out.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
I'm
know.
definitely, I'm very similar. I guess though, like working for people like Lang Buddha, you kind of learn.
Mm.
You kind of learn when you gotta flip that switch of when things
Yeah.
are getting fucking real, you know. Fucking,
What the fuck, Fiona? Lock it in.
yeah, you know, you gotta lock it in.
Yeah.
When you gotta lock it in.
Yeah.
But I
I don't
definitely
know.
lock it in.
I think problem is these days the board is kind of all over the place in terms of schedules, and they not having that many meetings, that the direction of the company is kind of, you know, just floating a little bit. Their focus is very much on Mazebank right now, which,
Yeah.
you know, that's obvious. We as project managers do need to be working together more, and figuring out people's issues. Let's be honest, you're gonna be project manager anyway. You're fucking, yeah, it is what it is.
I'm on a trial period, okay? But
Okay.
Mickey said that I'm basically going to be project manager.
Yeah, it was just a formal thing where they're just like, ah, fuck yeah, maybe let me give it some time. But yeah, so I need to talk to KJ and Sly, and talk to you, and figure out a lot of shit. The money cleaning operation is basically non-existent. They just do a couple of things every now and then. The thing is, what we could end up doing is, if we help clean money, they should, like, if our 21 washing machines, or we get more, right? If we help wash cash and add that to an overall company washing service, we could go, yo, we're project managers, we provided this and this, we provided these 21 washing machines, which equates to essentially 60k worth of washing machines. If we help with the money cleaning process, you give us a smaller percentage of washing our shit. So like, that'll be, instead of us having to pay 20% for rolls like everyone else, we get 10 to 5%, 5 to 10%, because we help clean, right? And we can widen our house and get like maybe even 30 washes, 40 washes as well. And you know, yeah, but at the end of the day, when
cleaning,
yeah, if moonshine becomes similar to weed, our basement is gonna look like a distillery farm. So yeah, I am not bringing Sky over when that
I'm gonna be in the
happens.
sewer for fucking 20 fucking hours.
Yeah,
In the sewer, sorry if that shit fucking.
yeah, like
kicks off again.
honestly, if that kicks off and I'm in the house the entire day just cooking on multiple things, I'm gonna need you to give me the supply. Oh, it's Maxine. Swan. I'm gonna need you to give me everything that you find down there to find the perfect recipe, and then you and I, you know, capitalize on that for doing that, the first stage.
Time to jump off the roof.
And then we mass produce for the company, get other people involved. Because that's how Moonshine's like really operated. It was have 5 to 10 gatherers that you can rely on every single day. They might not be around, so you get someone else. What's up, Swan? Fuck you, Maxine.
Yeah. Hello.
Then we do that. We find the best recipe. Like you were very helpful when you gave me all your ingredients and whatnot. Even though I paid for it at a stupid price, it was still good because I got my recipe and I was able to capitalize on it and make money for the company, right? So if we were to get new distilleries and better facilities and we smash that shit out in the first couple of days and able to sell stuff straight away when Luna's kind of still trying to figure out prices and whatnot, then we'd be chilling. Like it's just all about finding that right recipe, finding the right everything, and capitalizing on the market before there is a market. So yeah, if you want to help me with that and like go maybe find a couple more people within the other storm that I can just wake up to a fridge full of ingredients or whatever. I think we're chilling on that.
A couple more sewer runners.
Yeah, a couple more sewer gremlins. Which essentially, okay, the ideal world with the current distilleries, right, would be have 10 distilleries somewhere that you hope will never get found, which is hard. Oh fuck, I really wish I could buy a boat. I would go to the oil rig every single wait, there's no oil rig. Fuck, I burned that shit down. Fuck.
You can pick a boat.
Yeah, but the oil rig's been brought down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Do you hear about the arm through the scientists?
Stop talking about the scientist arm. It's a very touchy subject, man. I went through a lot that day.
I don't know how you did it. How do you pierce somebody with their own arm?
Because I snapped a bone in a certain placement that it was very, very sharp, and I went through his eye socket.
See, well, the thing is though, it wasn't bone side inwards. You could tell that it was hand side outwards.
I don't know, bro. When you've been like high on heroin for months straight beforehand, you kind of get high on the morphine and all the other drugs that they pump into you, because you know you kind of were poisoned and everything, so you kind of like high as fuck and like, you know what I mean. You're basically superhuman at that stage, and you fight or flight, so you just fucking do whatever you can to survive. You know. It's not my fault that I can fucking shove some guy's fucking cut up bone arm fucking through his fucking forehead.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I want to go look for him.
That is wild.
Look, guys, I got poisoned by my ex-lover that I trusted, and technically Frankie Jr. Smith, and then I got dragged underneath the ocean, and that's why I have this scar. And I was on the oil rig for like a good 2 weeks recovering, and then all of a sudden the cafeteria didn't have the strawberry Pop-Tarts that I wanted. So what eventually happened was all of a sudden my boy has a gun that I befriended, and then I have a gun in my hands, and then shit just started popping off, and then we started fucking up a bunch of, I don't know, he wasn't really a scientist, he was more of a doctor that like nursed me back to health, but he was kind of a cunt. So yeah, I kind of like chopped his arm off and shoved it through his face because I had like a really cool one-liner that I can't remember right now. And then I got shot off of the helipad, and I woke up on the island for the next couple of years. And all I had in my best friend was a tennis ball that I called Rosa.
Yep.
She was kind of my ex-lover. We had deep talks every single night. And we don't talk about what I did to that tennis ball. Don't we, Maxine?
Yeah. Imagine arriving on that island and see him hanging out with that tennis ball.
Just the fuck about my tennis ball.
Don't want to visualize it. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a very
Just the fuck up, Maxine.
very different time.
Alright, so back to Moonshine. Back to Moonshine. Okay, so you know, Moonshine operation, ideal world. These days around. Kind of hard. I have a felony. I DNA and file now. if my distilleries get found, I'm fucked. That's a warrant. If I have them down in the sewers, it's not that bad.
Ops in the sewers.
Yep, that is also a reason why I've not done it this week. So the ideal world would be in the future, if there's better distilleries that we can have in our basement, we would perfect a new recipe, because I would imagine there's new ingredients and whatnot. I would perfect a new recipe. We would hard focus on that, not worry about profit, and just, you know, focus on perfecting. Figure out a couple of pushes that most likely will not be capped at 20 rep anymore, and Luna would like to give out more stars. We need to get a couple of pushes that are going to be prioritizing making the company money by pushing everything, and having an actual operation and an actual group of people that push this shit, because cops will be very hard on that sort of stuff in the future. They currently are. They're currently chilling because the Wii game's kind of big and there's a lot of jobs these days. But yeah, the grand scheme of things when it comes to cops, I feel like we might be hitting fucking Flicker Bank soon, so cops aren't going to be that much worried about moonshine and everything, you know what I mean? But yeah, rolling back, we need a pushing operation, a gathering operation, me figuring out the best recipe, whilst also having someone else figure out their best recipe and working off of the same shit, but obviously prioritize me, because the reality is, if I am the cook, I can focus on everything else while everything's cooking. I can focus on the numbers, I can focus on making sure people are pushing and whatnot. But yeah, until then, it's just like, we kind of had an idea of how to do the moonshine operation, and it was working. It was working really well when I had 10 to 15 distilleries going at once. We found a system that would allow us to deliver 20 plus bottles on one doorstep, which meant fucking 2 or 3k at a time. And yeah, so moonshine will be great when either one, new distilleries, or Luna gives out more street cred to the people up north, and like, yo, this branding of moonshine is the best, and is delivered by the best, so pay them more, sort of vibes, you know? So until then, we're just chilling, and we should solidify our other operations. I think one thing that's also been neglected by the company in general is a lot of blueprints. Like, we have at our house currently, we have the thermite, we have the fingerprint. I'm gonna try get the security code from Hazel. We'll sell those security things. We need
How long do they last for?
the security ones.
I like the blueprints. Yeah.
Apparently you can craft up to 10 security codes. People are currently selling them anywhere between 5 to 10k per. So we essentially should start crafting a bunch of shit and creating a market of shit like that while the board is focused on Mazebank. Figure out a seller cut material prices we can get for 5 per through our people. And yeah.
When I say security cards, like the pony cards?
No,
Pony
not the pony cards. Pony cards are like
Something else?
10 to 20k. We definitely need those for Mazebank though. That's required for Mazebank. So if you guys do get any of that, let us know.
Please.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
like
something that's
a
gonna be paid for, or we're just giving it for free?
Fiona.
What do you mean, like reimbursed on it, or you paid extra?
We're doing something like it's gonna be paid. Like, yeah, you're gonna pay for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's something paid for.
Alright, I'm also
Honestly.
gonna keep an eye out for like there's some people who just do G6 and they're also just looking to kind of hand it off.
Yeah, if you can like get a bunch and then you know
Yeah.
you want to get paid for it, yeah, just you know. I know the security panel blueprint also comes from G6, so if you guys get that, and you want to craft a bunch and get a bunch of materials, and like I get materials for 5 per. So if you want shit, just ask me / Damon, his company. I'm not sure if he does 5 per for everyone, but because I'm project manager, he's like, yes sir, here sir, sort of vibes. But yeah, Maxine, we need a crowbar blueprint. Can you try find something out about that? Is it toe?
Yeah, still toe.
Yeah, then fucking, I don't know, we're never gonna get a fucking lockpick blueprint
Swan.
because they're non-existent. I know there's only 4 or 5 of them out there from fucking day one. So, yeah. Then, what else will we need? We got the thermite, we got the fingerprint.
I should be able to get it
RC.
soon, so it could work out deal. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know what
Does
you
he
get,
sell
get
it?
at the end.
Oh, yeah,
That's a good
it's...
check. I'll find out soon.
Oh, wait, did someone tell me you can't get lockpicks themselves anymore from the tow guy? I also know they're
You
different.
can.
Oh, yeah, okay. I also know they're different and not as good, though. At least that's what I've been copium told.
Maybe because it doesn't work on all sorts. I mean, you can't just
Yeah.
you can't lockpick like the usual Pikachu, double T bikes anymore, I don't think.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't
Fuck.
fucking lockpick car I wanted today. I ended up with a shitty car.
Fuck.
So possibly, maybe there's could be some advanced lockpicks or something.
Yeah, we need a clean guy to own a motorbike for us, and then we just use it for crime.
I know Freya got a Botsy. I think she said Sly got her one. Or unless she meant the Comet, or maybe both. I'm not sure.
I think Sly got her both. I don't know. I can't remember. I think he got it. I know for sure he got her the comment.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
What?
Yeah. That's what I know so far.
Hello.
Can you become a criminal and buy me a body and a comet like Sly?
I'm poor.
Freya got a free body and a
did she get a free
fucking
body?
comet. Can you check her MDT for me, please? I need to know that if this is true.
Yeah, I know the comment is for sure. I don't know about the body, but I know.
I don't know about the
comment's
Botsy either.
Yeah, I know for sure it's the comment. Not even the S2.
No, she didn't.
She didn't?
No.
Fuck,
She doesn't own anything besides work cars, I think.
Guys, what's our
Freya
dickhead's real
Pepperwood.
name? It's like Martin something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can find out.
Interesting. I swear to God, if she got something, that's crazy.
That
She did.
says,
She did.
You don't
She was
know his
driving
real
around
name?
yesterday and.
I don't remember his real name.
customized it.
Very interesting.
But she just bought it though. That's the thing. She just bought it.
I don't
Is she awake right now, guys?
know.
No, it was like yesterday. Well, when I say just bought it, she bought it just yesterday. My bad.
Is she just bought a yes? Oh wait, it might be delivering, right? That's kind of that might.
Let's
No, I
go
thought
on her
I saw her
record
driving
on
it.
her MDT though. When
Saw her
did she
driving
open
it?
the MDT?
Yeah, she says it was hers. So
Interesting.
yeah.
Well, if it's not an MDT, then you know she's lying then. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you.
I don't know. I was gonna look up Sly, but I don't know.
I
His full
don't
name.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Who'd you call?
My girlfriend.
Did she get like Freya's actual name though? Correct.
Yeah, she definitely knows that name. She's definitely served many warrants and arrested her a couple of times.
Jesus.
Interesting. I was about to say the money cleaning up isn't really a thing right now, and that would have been $400 worth of vehicles. I mean, at the end of the day, like a body is required.
Vehicles.
A body is required for what they do, but not a luxury car for his not girlfriend.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Hmm.
It's like
I think
it's like where I purchased a $250 gauntlet a month ago because I knew moonshine required me to have a good vehicle to transport.
So cheap.
Yeah. And honestly, if I
comment?
it's nearly 300k, I think.
No. Maybe you got it cheap.
Maybe. I don't know, I'll ask later. But yeah, we need to get an RC drone blueprint. What other rare blueprints are there out there?
I have access to an RC drone.
A singular
RC
one?
drone blueprint and thermite. Yep. Have access to all of those. Security panels, got that too. I just give them a call. The only one requires materials.
Okay, so we should give them all the materials and have that equipment for us to either sell a couple of them and keep a couple for jobs.
Okay.
Just give me the material list for everything. Swear to God, watch the drone cost fucking $300 worth of materials.
Yeah.
And then people selling them for 20k. Yeesh. Any other exclusive
Talking about the RC
blueprints?
car?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know if we need one of those right now.
As is good to have,
Good to have a
a
backup
spare,
though.
yeah. Plus, you know, there's shit lottery things that we could do with them.
True.
Yeah, you can always have fun with things, you know. Yeah, so while the board is distracted with Mazebank, we should probably focus on some other things, but also saying that a lot of us are also involved in the Mazebank operation, so
I was gonna say I'm gonna make.
I also maybe be able to do a good deal for you guys on lockpicks.
Oh my god, please.
yeah, Pigeon's fucking getting lockpicks through Pigeon is not really reliable.
Yeah, I'm usually around too, so I can help with that.
Yeah, I mean, if we're buying, because I'm pretty sure it's 150 alloy tubes and 10 steel, question mark, 10 something. So like, what's that? 160 times by 5 is $800.
It's around 900 plus, like, but it's like 6 per.
6 per materials.
$1,000.
Yeah, I can get 5 per through Damon, so we could probably, yeah. And I know the blueprint is unlimited. It just takes, you know, 15 or so minutes. Oh, it might be different now.
Find out.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Let me find out first.
So yeah, if you wanted
how much? What's Pigeon's deal?
I think Dragon goes through him and gives him an exclusive for essentially 700 per. As per the notes on the computer at the house. But that's because Dragon supplies the materials himself, right?
Yeah.
But the reality of things with lockpicks, even if we're buying materials at 5 per, and there's 160 materials, that's what I say, $800. So you're making 700 profit if you're selling for 1.5. And lockpicks are a hot commodity. That is always a thing. So it is essentially, as what they would say back in the day, is a money printer. Titching, titching, titching. But yeah, that just comes down to getting X amount of materials and whatnot. If you want me to ask Damon for supply for you to get it with whatever your operation is, and yeah, you can do that.
All right.
And then Maxine, just see how many things you can get, and then figure out, you know, figure out what we could do. Just figure out a seller cut, figure out a, not necessarily a company cut. Just, I don't know, because at the end of the day, individuals within the company need to make their own money, so that they're not feeling pressured. Because like back in the day, right, we had oil rig and everything. We hit oil rig every single week. We earned
I hit that with Rust.
yeah, you would earn fucking 300k every week, and you can have all the fun in the world. These days money is stressful. To lift the burden upon people, and not just grinding all day long, we could be selling things like this, you know, building connections with whatnot and having fun, and you know, not focus on the grind so much, right? And you can focus on having fun in the city.
Yeah, the grinding a bit too much.
No, I feel like we've all like had a stage where we're just like, all right, we need to lock it in for an entire week and grind the fuck out of like things. That's just how the city is these days, and always has been. It's just we don't have banks and stuff that would give us instant gratification in terms of money, even if it was a week later in impacts or whatever. But yeah.
I need to fucking sleep.
Okay.
You need to sleep?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you at the
Wait for
beach.
15 hours.
I'll see you at the beach in Paleto with a certain someone. Don't tackle, I'll fall off. Please, I've fallen off this yesterday. Please no.
Eric?
I mean, you're the one who said it. Alright, bye Fee. Love our conversations.
And to be honest, we also need to be more inclusive with the other company members. There's too much of a divide.
Yeah, no wrong.
Two working together. Yeah, like, I don't care what division you're in, you can still help out with other shit if you want. The point of the company is to show that there's inclusiveness and variety wherever you choose to go. People feel like, I feel like people should step out of their comfort zone and do some things that they're wanting to do and willing to do.
People need to voice their wants for that sort of stuff though. Goes back to a couple of conversations with like Ari and whatnot. Like, what do you want? And then they go, I don't know what I want. They need to know what they want and then come to those project managers and go, I want this. And then yeah.
So that's what they need to do. Because I feel like too much talk, not enough acting.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, like
I feel like you guys could be a pretty good duo when it comes to, I know Dragon wants to do like a whole market thing, but he's too focused on material grinding right now. That like, especially within our house, right? We can have a storage filled up with a lot of shit that doesn't go bad. And we essentially have a price list of everything. And essentially, if you guys get a sale, you give the house a cut or something, and then give yourself a cut and profits, right? So like, well, we got the solar panels. The deal with solar panels is sell for 15, you keep 4k, 1k goes to company. Like that sort of vibes. The reality is we can get materials from fucking Dragon, but he's a little fucking stingy cunt. when it comes to money and shit. So we just go through fucking Damon and like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The dragon will eventually come around, you know, so but yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Also, dragon needs to. I feel like people need to understand other people's priorities a little more too. Like, you can't just rip people away for something they're already doing. I've had a complaint about that from some people, and I was like, I'm not a project manager. Go take it up with HR or somebody.
How do you go ripped away from what?
I think
No,
Mari was supposed to be doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where's Mari been?
I'm not
She
gonna
busy?
say names, but I
Mari
told him to go talk
is
to him before it festers.
yeah, Mario is currently moving different apartments. She'll be around within the next week or two.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So,
Should be your clean stuff up. There you go.
but what?
I just got some plans myself too, so I'm just gonna be
Mhm.
grinding away.
Yeah, that's all good. Like
Yeah, mine is trying to set up a bar.
oh nice. Definitely needed in the city.
Yeah, for drinks, but also places like I feel like it's like lots of lost people who's unsure of like what to do. So I feel like that place could help give direction through maybe giving options or letting them know things they aren't aware of. Maybe things they want to dabble in, for example, your moonshine thing. Maybe that's what they want to do, then I can direct them to you. You get me?
Yeah, that's a very good idea. Be careful of cops, but yeah.
That's all good. Yeah, I plan on making it pretty legal. I especially with the G6 thing, I heard that there's this thing where we're able to kind of put locks on stuff, so I'll be able to lock up like
Yep.
items inside us the property while leaving the door open.
Yeah. And yeah, Dragon has locks all over his shit. Yeah.
Also, I feel like you guys, you should make the call. Be a leader. Make the call, man, and gather all the PMs. Because, you talked about this with me before, and we know it better than anybody else. But we don't want shit to fester, and we don't want we want people to fucking be in the dark about shit. So, I mean, we shouldn't follow the way that the board does it, right? Because they're board members. You know,
They're kind of doing their thing too.
Yeah, but there's one thing that we can control, and that's trying to get all the PMs together and make sure there's clean-cut communication. We've discussed that this is our weakness for the longest time. I feel like PM meetings would be kind of dope. Maybe pull in some, and then like, you know, PM would then talk to the rest of the assets, because essentially when the board aren't there, PMs are in charge. You know, you're supposed to, like, everybody's supposed to be leading us. You know what I mean? Like, I know you can do that. Like, oh, you didn't give me a call. Excuse me. Hello?
He tries so hard to do that voice, it just doesn't work for him.
Yeah, it's always best to stay on the same page.
Yeah.
Like
It's tricky with
board
time
members,
zones.
they're always so focused on what they're doing.
Yeah, Unga Bunga, Mazebank
a lot of
Heist.
things that's going on at the you know how their mind works.
Yeah.
Yeah, better the most, I bet. But yeah, because of that, I feel like, like you said, a lot of things can fester in the background. Things are ongoing, and then they'll be, when it does become a problem, I don't think they'll be able to even though the signs are there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just best to yeah. I'm not one to do that though. But it's good to hear. I didn't really know much about what's going on with Moonshine since the explosions and stuff.
Yeah, it was a bit rocky for a couple of days, but I stuck with it and it was still pretty good. It's just more, if you lose all your distilleries and you can't find any more locations, and you kind of have a bit of a struggle. Plus now the PD are actively sweeping the sewers. So kind of have to wait for that agenda to be off of the PD's bulletin. But even then, Moonshine is essentially spending what would take a 1 hour grime run to being a 6 hour grime run spanned over the course of multiple days, because you have to first cook, and then you have to push, and then you have to wash the notes, and then wash the wash cash, and then get your cash. So,
Yeah, it's good to have like different groups focused in one spot.
yeah.
Look like a little system, little machine.
Yeah, that's why it's good. Like, even though Moonshine didn't really pay that well, but did pay that well, we know how to create a good solidified operation out of it for when, you know, either Luna decides to label things for better and it costs, it's more profitable and whatnot. So yeah. Even then, we can only get average Moonshine right now. So it's like the best of Moonshine is yet to come. And the whole point of the operations and everything in Project Leads was, yo, sort out a system that could work. And then eventually when something else comes around, whether it's fentanyl, cocaine, or whatever, we have money to immediately throw at it, get an operation up and running within a day, and maximizing profit. Money cleaning operation needs to be solidified. A dark market operation should 100% be solidified, and cuts need to be dispersed and whatnot. And yeah, I feel like dark market between you two, especially like Swan, you're like,
Yeah, it's where I plan on like kind of pushing lockpicks, potentially crowbars too. I'm just like kind of like working through the streets first, so when I finally do get my property, it's like a place they can like kind of go to anyway.
Yep. It's like, yeah, it's all low key and everything. You're like the secret connect, while Maxine, like, you know, is the face of a lot of things when it comes to drugs back in the day, and pushing, you know, a lot of the hand-to-hand drugs and whatnot back in the day. So I feel like you guys together could make the company dark market, and like you guys be a project manager together for that too, right?
That'd be dope.
That'll be something you two are like perfect for. Like on paper, you two sound kind of perfect to sort that sort of shit out. I mean, I can help with that initially if you guys want, because, you know, Moonshine's kind of chilling right now. I'm currently helping Fee with her shit. I need to talk to Sly and fix it. Fucking his shit. Fucking KJ has his life sorted, so we're chilling on that front. But yeah, I do agree with you know, project managers coming together and whatnot, and sorting shit out.
Because what was it? An operation is something that should constantly be going, not, you know, 1 or 2 runs a day. That whole, like, all the money should be cleaned by now. There should be like what, minimal money left to be cleaning if it's a proper operation. Yeah, and you can't complain about
a wall.
Yeah, you can't complain about going, oh, the company isn't giving me money to start this operation, but I spent over 100k to start the Moonshine operation, and that's why I profited off of it the most. It's because I spent the week to find everything.
Same with the weed, right? They spent a lot initially too.
Yep, they sat at Sandy.
The north, right?
Yeah, that's purchased. Yeah, the weed guys spend 18 hours a day selling for 20 per baggie.
Back in the day.
When now it's 67. They went through the hard yards and deserve the 100% rep. They are 100%. They deserve the reputation on the streets to be selling for that amount, because they committed to an operation and solidified their operation that when it became profitable, it was really fucking profitable, you know?
Yeah.
Buying Lockpick Blueprint. Fucking Jesus Christ, JJ.
Okay, I think, Swan, with what he's saying, if you're ever kind of down to do that, I wouldn't mind having a sit down and discussing. Because,
What was that laugh?
you are pretty secretive. We're both villains. We're both very much villains.
Yeah, just don't adopt each other, right?
We're too similar. But no, yeah, no, I can see that. I can see that working.
Swan, do you have access to fucking a blueprint?
Hmm?
Oh, hell yeah, good shit.
Do I?
Jesus Christ. The thing is, I don't know you well enough if that you're like, you actually do, or you're just like toying with me because that's the vibes,
all of them, Swan. All
Well,
of
maybe
them
we
chumps.
should spend some time together.
Yeah, I'm kind of down.
I
Have a sit
mean,
down?
Perez said,
Oh.
doesn't know me
Perez.
well enough, so might as well.
Oh.
If you want to, of course.
Yeah, I'm down. Don't want to make Mike jealous though.
Oh, Max.
Oh, Mike. Yeah?
Whatever I do in my time has nothing to do with him. Just a coworker.
Oof.
Oh.
Oof. I hit him with the were you two like kind of, a little bit, or?
Kinda, a little bit what?
Getting close? I thought you two were like close.
Oh no, I just do toe. He does toe. We just toe together. And I'm almost done with toe, so guess I'm almost
No.
done with him.
Mike swinging at the air now, man. Mike probably woke up, swung at the air. I'm sorry, excuse me.
So certain people's relationships, fucking Maxine, even if they're just friends, what the fuck, man?
Oh, what do you mean? You're insinuating it. I'm just saying, what if they're swinging at the air?
Yeah, on God, for real. Mike could have been the legend that dated Swan Delaire, but anyway, he threw that shit. Anyways, yes.
Hey, don't talk about my boy Mike like that. He works hard. Seller number 2. Now we know him by Mike. He's earned his spot.
That fucking better be up and standing right now, pushing day in, day out, and fucking going through all the emotions. Fucking little.
Okay, that man's literally the dragon, but of weed.
Yeah. Anyways, let's stop talking about him. Yeah, if you have access to a
sure?
blueprint, that's cool.
We like him.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He waffles too
He
much.
looks like
Fuck that shit.
I thought you had a girlfriend, Perez.
He looks like.
Well,
Captain
I do
Jack
have a
Sparrow.
girlfriend. Chill. I'm very committed to my
Seems like someone else
relationship.
is on your mind.
Maxine, shut the fuck up.
Ain't no way.
Okay,
Have
back
you
to
seen 22
back
Jump
to
Street or
money
21
making
Jump Street?
profit, because fuck love. If you do have access to a blueprint, that's cool. Make sure you do the market value and don't fuck yourself. If you need materials, just ask me. I'll ask Damon.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know another person who's working who also has access to one, so we're kind of just like
Yeah.
same page, kinda. So we're chilling.
Just be careful. That's a very rare blueprint. Don't get fucked over. People fuck everyone over in this city.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Unless it's like Maxine, who's a loyal puppy dog that will never betray me. If he ever betrays me, oh. Speaking about puppy dogs, have you called your owner?
She's not my owner anymore.
Perfect.
Yep, I already have max PD rep. My mom is Kit. My grandpa's Beric.
Yeah.
I've
The
won.
chief of police.
I've won.
If we weren't coworkers, I don't think I'd be able to tolerate you.
Huh?
Sorry, my thoughts came out. Actually, I'm not sorry. Whoops.
What'd you say? For a co-worker?
See, look, I'm just saying,
Don't worry about it.
my PD rep has given me so much information especially how
Oh, yeah,
dispatch
see.
works.
I was gonna say if it's like for information, yeah.
Cooking
ahead.
us both.
It's okay,
Yeah.
Swan. You'll get over it.
What is hostility happening behind me? I feel it hitting up,
Mhm.
and it's not the sun.
Oh, we're chilling.
Yeah, we're chilling.
But yes,
I'd not separate his relations with him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
if you guys
Profession's
want to,
fucking around is fucking around.
yeah, if you guys want to begin a dark market operation, talk to Dragon as well. See if he can not be cringe and supply materials for 4 to 5 per. Essentially the idea, what you guys should do is anyone in our current house can be a part of it if they want. Do a notepad that goes, this is the seller cut, this is our cut. If you guys want to make this a company operation, do 10% or 5 to 10% for company. So essentially the way the storage would look like is on the top shelf would be the equipment, on the second shelf would be the company cut that you leave in there, and then the third shelf will be material cut. So say for example the solar panel, we would leave the solar panels on top shelf for the storage. Second shelf would be the $1,000 for the company, and then it would be the $10,000 for the material cost. And then obviously you guys should do spreadsheets and whatnot. Get Mari to set it up for you. She loves her spreadsheets. But yeah, that is something you guys can do. Put a lock on the storage, and you know the Freyers don't just steal lockpicks. And yeah, honestly, just start getting you know, everyone has connects in the city, right? So start getting your name out there, going, yo, they can supply this and they always have stock.
Yeah, I'm kind of selling like I said, more low key. I'm gonna do my own thing, which is the bar, right? So I'm gonna sell there under like the name of probably Black Lake.
Ooh,
But like, yeah.
it's kind of
Does
nice.
Black Lake sound good? Not bad, right?
That's pretty solid, yeah. Where would it be? Is it near a lake?
Actually, I think it should be on the like real estate. Strawberry 202.
Oh, okay.
However, it's pretty expensive for its space. It's very tiny inside. I mean, it's alright, but for its price, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
So if I manage to like, I'm gonna wait on some properties, see if the prices change then, or if there's a fair one out there when it comes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind working on like selling other stuff too.
Yeah.
So also, Swan, if you need some security from like to do deeper work when it comes to that, I have a second project that I've been working on.
Oh.
It's taken off.
Yeah,
Forever
Maxine, I'm
interested.
gonna be doing loans. I've already
You're gonna
started. Oh yeah, I told you this.
Oh,
you
yeah,
want
yeah.
a loan, right?
Question: Do you do you have a loan shark? Do you want you want to start sharking, or do you want to just do proper loans where just everything stays like professional?
Oh yeah, I mean, we can discuss that sometime.
Talk to Derek, who's already got a loan company sorted out. You know, he's already got Ziggy
Oh yeah, with
being
these
his
with
lawyer.
is it like Marlowe's one?
Don't think so. I think he's just...
I don't know. I saw him retweeting out Marlowe's one. Mar Money or something. So I don't know if he's working together with them. I mean, he could do his own thing and still work with Marlowe, right?
Yeah. It would be like, because like technically it's his own personal money. It's more like a brand thing, like fast loans back in the day. You know, yeah, it's kind of like that.
Oh, I see.
You guys are such bozos. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to commit to that, I'd suggest getting your own storage to be put in the basement, put a security code on it, only bring in people part of that operation to have access to that sort of shit. So like outside of us three, you don't want Freya to be yoinking lockpicks, you don't want the company yoinking thermite and whatnot unless they pay for it. I'd say focus on getting all the blueprints and having them stored somewhere safe. Not necessarily within this house because people are just bozos.
You got a spot, Maxine?
I want to see if you can keypad the bench, because I would keypad my own bench for my shit, so.
Maxine?
What's up?
You got your own spot?
4?
Oh, like the bench thing Perez was talking about.
I have my
Like
own, I have
yeah.
stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have your own property, or do you just have your fucking apartment?
Just have my apartment.
Wait, did you have a bench this entire time in your apartment?
Yeah, I have a lot of things.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah, I'm like a little chipmunk, bro.
You're a little hoarder, fucking mini Raymond Romanov. I spent
Yeah, well, 'cause,
$28K on a fucking bench the other day. I could have just borrowed yours. Fuck
yeah,
you.
can just borrow mine.
Can you get me 2 security codes, please?
You can. Yeah. But that's
Just-
from G6, correct? The little lock and security code.
Yeah, that's a G6 blueprint.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. If I find some, I'll get it for you.
I thought you had.
Yeah.
The other stuff
Blueprint.
I have. No. My Connect is the one with all the stuff for like thermite and the scanner. Thermite scanner. I thought they were the same thing for a minute. My apologies.
No.
Yeah, I misunderstood you. My fault.
I'll see fucking. I feel like Dragon has a blueprint for it, and then he puts it away in his hidden storage. Oh wait, yeah, that's what we can do. We can just leave the blueprint in our storage.
Yeah.
If we ever
When you're
get
done
any
with it?
exclusives. Yeah. We just do that. Yeah, that's easy. So I can get an AK storage from Nico. So if you guys want to
Okay.
do that, just give me the AK and I'll buy it from him. Then get a keypad. Get a keypad lock. Come up with a code. Never say it out loud. Just whisper it in your ears. Sort of vibes.
Yeah. To be honest,
We have thin walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have too much of the mindset, so it's just like you know.
Oh
I
yeah.
understand not many people put in I understand not many people put in their own work, but like if you're gonna have the mindset, move your shit to your apartment. Like don't take up space in the house. Just move it to the apartments. So
No,
if you're gonna have
the
that
3 of those storages are
mindset-
mine. Mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I'm
technically
gonna go
can. It's kind of. I technically can use one of my storages because I bought one with Fifi and I had my own one beforehand. I can technically use the far left one as our operation sort of thing if you with the dark market if you guys want to do that. Just need to keep at that at that stage.
Yeah.
Oh. Daily chase. Oh, nothing.
Well, how's the house going? You see, I'm not really the type to kind of, you know, keep tabs, see what's up. I know it's a bunch of people who's also kind of doing their own thing too, right?
Yeah. Let's go people by people. Maxine finally realized that he has a Minecraft different and started coming around again. You're just
I've
cool.
started not being sick.
Daphne is figuring out her life, potentially becoming Benji's assistant, and is finally
God.
putting in work within the company. What else is there? Fiona is officially bought into the house. She is
Okay.
essentially the project manager of Heist. So if you want to be part of Heist / want to do more stuff during this storm, which we will eventually have people hitting laundromats and whatnot for fun, for profit, for blah blah blah. That'll be happening in this storm. Who else is part of the house? Dragon is a hoe. Yeah, we have 2 money stashes at the bottom of the storage. When you look in both of them, the bottom left is my shit. The top right is dragon shit. The majority of the time the washing machines are kind of filled up with my shit. Dragon shit because we both purchased them all. Yeah, currently Fee has all of her shit inside. What else is there? There's a bunch of random storages
meant
all over the
like-
house now.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you meant like?
That's the other houses I've seen. They kind of like. Actually, never mind. I don't know how to put into words.
The farmer house.
Oh no. They're all like working together. Most of the groups that I've seen in houses. That's because I don't really like do house stuff. They're kind of working toward together towards something a bit more specific. You get me?
Okay, yeah.
As
Yeah, I get
like as a
that.
house.
Yeah, see, the thing is, we're kind of different because we have company members that are part of different operations, so the house in general doesn't really work towards something. Technically the house is working towards a small buttcoin farm that Dragon is pushing forward, but I've rarely given him any money. No one outside of really me has given him money for it.
So like it's building up Bitcoin. Is that mostly just dragons then? Because he put the work for it.
Pretty much, and he pretty much just gives it back to the company.
He just gives the company. I mean, I'm sure he gets like
yeah, he gets something out of
Yeah.
it, you know.
All right.
But like the reality of things is our house doesn't work like that because a lot of us are on these jobs and everything, right? It's not like the house has to provide X amount of thing every week to be on these jobs. It's just like, oh, these guys are, you know, our most valued assets. They're around, they're on the job sort of vibes. I guess the house direction is, yeah, literally just small operations of people's personal stuff, and people within your house can work together and do stuff. So like, say for example, the dark market stuff, that could be you two, could be me, could also be Fiona selling shit. Like the reality is, you know, just selling stuff, you know. Obviously we work together to get whatever blueprints, and if people feel comfortable enough to bring it to the house, it's at the house. We could leave it in the storage if you really want. Kind of just have to understand what people's personal traits are. Like, I'm a master repairer, so if you want repairs and whatnot and you want to supply your own materials, you just, you know, sort that shit out, make it easier. Or
Oh yeah, with being master mechanic, any changes since?
You can only specialize and be given special tools for one job description, whether it's being a master mechanic or a cosmetic specialist, like that guy just twatted out. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of prefer it that way because like, yeah, we're all pretty much doing our thing, right?
It's like one thing with the company we need to know more is what individuals are specializing in what. So
Oh yeah, it's always good to also understand that because sometimes with what you're doing, it can help with help in their areas too.
Yep. Just like the G6 stuff now, right? We
Like
need those pony
yeah.
fucking lanyards. And then a lot of the board go, wait, you do G6? Sort of vibes, so.
Oh yeah.
It is kind of
Yeah, I'm
hard when
surprised
there's a
they didn't
lot of
ask.
people. Yeah, that is true. I am surprised that a lot of people don't really know what people do, but also people change jobs all the time fucking time, so.
Yeah, I want to ask Cal, like,
Mhm.
if they knew more about it. 'Cause, like, I noticed everyone's trying to, like, get it, but, said he wouldn't.
Yes.
He probably couldn't say because the company wants to keep it, like,
Yes,
you know.
it's when it comes to new things, shit's always going to be tight-lipped. Especially, that's just the mentality of people in this city and how it's always been, especially back in the day. But now information spreads like a wildfire because everyone has access to everything. The pony cards
Yeah,
are
I mean-
required for a Mazebank Bank.
Mhm.
We are actively hitting it every single day, trying to figure it all out.
Alright,
From
it's just
what
more
we
so, like, if there's anything you need me to know that, like, you know, sometimes just knowing, it's like,
Yeah,
what
100%.
to look out for, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, we used to have a document on our phone that was spread across the entire fucking gang that people would be aware of, what's on the agenda. And the agenda today would have been roof running, possibly find, thermite blueprint, chopping, possibly could find, drone blueprint. That sort of vibes needs to come back. At the end of the day, I don't like keeping information from people unless it's like super crazy shit. Because at the end of the day, you have a conversation with someone, they already know something, and then you can piece together the information, and then bing bang boom. Like, yeah. Like the other day, I mentioned the RC car, and then she's like, oh, I know what that might be for. There's a vent on top of the roof of Mazebank. You know? Like,
Yeah.
people...
I was wondering, because
yeah.
there might be something I know that could help out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, another thing too. Fucking the gatekeeping amongst each other needs to fucking chill. Like, if you know something, just fucking say it so people can help you, so you don't suffer alone. Like, people don't understand that we're supposed to be a company, unless it's like something big, like with what the board members are dealing with. But like, you know, obviously that would trickle between PM and board members. But when it becomes like each division hiding something from the other person, like, just fucking talk. If you know something, you know something. Just say something. You know, if it's like not a secret amongst board and project managers, it needs to be open and vocal amongst assets. So
Yeah,
I feel
it's
like there's
just
a divide
it's
there.
just one of those things. Like day 1 or 2 of new things being around in the city. I feel like a couple of people expect to be told everything, but the reality is, it's just not going to happen the first couple of days. But eventually, they'll know.
Yeah, normally I'm the one that finds it first, and I just tell everybody else, you know, in our group, our specific thing. So it's just like, you know, like, it only benefits us if we know, you know.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
someone starts feeling left out, kind of like pull away, and they'll probably
Yeah.
go towards something they feel like that actually meets their needs.
Yo.
And yeah, potential loss.
Yo.
That's
Ultimately,
why
this.
feelings are important.
Sure.
Not for me.
Swan,
but
one day someone's gonna make you feel something, you know, and then
Oh, yeah.
you know,
And they'll never be
one
part of
day,
my life again.
you know.
Okay, so all that aside, no, communication just needs to
I
be
miss
keyed off to
Crystal.
the point,
Fuck.
'cause we obviously can do better. You know what I mean? Like, we obviously can grow from it, but that's just the TLDR, what it boils down to. So I don't know. I hope you can
Bring
arrange
back
something with everybody soon.
the fuck was Crystal's fucking last name? Crystal Clear. Bring her
Happy
back,
to
Crystal
like the
Clear.
leader.
Bring her back.
Be the leader. Make the call.
Yeah, if you're not gonna, who's gonna?
Maxine, when you sit on this rooftop, who do you miss from back in the day?
Benz.
You're not wrong. I miss Rust
If
Crystal.
anybody, like, look, if Benz was in the, if Benz never did the things that he did, and he were to be here, he would thrive. That guy would smoke everybody in this fucking
Yeah,
company.
tell that fucker to stop being addicted to fucking Russia then. You know who I miss, Maxine?
What do you miss?
I miss Rust Crystal. She was like the first cop I fucked with back in the day.
I was gonna say,
my
isn't she a
sister.
cop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck. I forgot.
Shit, I
she was
don't even know
around.
these days.
She said she was gonna be a detective, and then she just, gosh, now she's just gone. Forgot
There was
about her
someone
for a minute.
who twatted about her.
Yeah, to be fair, Maxine, fucking didn't you like and her have like a really rocky relationship in the end? Technically you're brother and sister, but also you were you. So I don't think she'd like you no more, little bro.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Of course, I hope she doesn't like me while I shot her fiance in the face.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she did
I
a
mean, I
whole
love my
fake
sister.
fucking wedding so that Ray would give her attention. And then she started a 2-week war.
No.
And then, yeah, I wiped out the entire GG squad and talked so much shit. It was, I don't like being on that energy. So yeah, that's all her fault.
Yo.
You know, I kind of like her. She did that?
She kind of chill. But she also kind of crazy.
I see a bad taste in people, Swan. It's okay.
Hmm?
Oh, fuck, GG. That one.
Yeah. What you call it? My G6 partner kept talking about her.
Your G6 partner.
Oh, fucking Kevin.
Ah, yes, yes.
I blame Kevin for that whole ordeal. Ray should have never allowed the marriage and relationship in the first place.
He didn't allow the marriage, but the relationship, I agree. Because, again, out of all places to say your piece at your wedding isn't the correct place to do it, you know?
That shit was wild. That was like a fucking...
You pulled a Marty.
Fucking, I don't know. It's like, didn't he like talk shit? And then you're like, aha, wapam, deagle, go rat-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Yeah. And then we had Cheminator. The return of the Chem.
Bunch of bozos, fucking. The day I come back to hang out and, you know, stretch my legs, open the curtains, open my eyes for the first time in my house for the first 2 weeks, you fuckers decide to start a war.
Hey, that just shows that I was rust through and through my first war.
How is me, Achez Perez, aka the Dragonov, the one person in Rust that didn't start a war?
You sure I didn't start a war?
I didn't start any wars.
I mean, we did go attack the meth lab.
That isn't starting a war. That's all on cam, bro. We fucking purchased the fucking meth lab 2 hours prior through $3 million that was accumulated through my hard work of leading a gang, essentially leading a fucking gang in the money department, and my fucking Combat S2, which was valued at 3 or 4 mil. I didn't start that shit. That was Kim.
Yo.
Yum.
How are you finding things now compared to back then?
I have so much freedom right now. I was thinking of it yesterday. Back in the day, my first year in the city, I only had a Sanchez and a Sand King and a couple of jet skis. Now I have a fucking X-Class fucking muscle car. I have a Cara. Could have had a bike, but you know, that whole thing happened. I'm probably going to get a bike within the next week or two. Then I have access to 2 fucking housing properties. Plus, I'm thinking about moving to Chumash soon. So, let's have a
Oh,
girlfriend.
the Raiders.
Nah, fuck the Raiders. Freaking
Actually, I barely see them nowadays.
yeah. I would get one of the luxury houses next to the bank up the road. We already kind of like chose the house we kind of want to get together. We
Okay.
we mounted. We were like hunting, and then she kind of like slipped and fell because of a deer. So I killed that deer and I chopped his head off, and then we mounted his head on top of the house that we wanted to purchase. There you go.
All right.
But yeah, compared to
Yeah, just
things,
making moves.
you know, things today to back in the day. Back in the day was stressful as fuck. Running a gang with a bunch of bozos that liked conflict and starting conflict, and had egos, and were a bunch of bozos, like crazy bozos. You know, this ain't that bad. It's pretty chill.
Yeah, I was gonna say. There's those challenges that makes it a lot easier now. You know, develop those skills that, yeah, just makes it easier.
Yeah, I feel like I've built up a
Gotta deal with
lifetime of experience within the 3 years of being in Rust, that nothing phases me anymore, and I know exactly what to do, especially when I eventually get raided for dating a cop and get fucking wiped to having no money in my bank account. That I've dealt with that so many times in Rust that I'll be fine a week after. I'm very good at starting over again. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because I'm used to it, but yeah.
Yeah, usually when you start over, you're a different person compared to back then, right?
Yep.
All these things in mind. Now
Yeah.
to like move around much better, efficiently than before.
Yeah, I need to drill that mentality into Fred, because she's a bozo, and she reminds me of me when I was young and dumb, and said bunch of dumb shit. Like, for example, I said gun deal while I was you know, I was high as fuck and bleeding out down there, and then what's his face, Espadoodle was like, oh shit, he said gun deal, raid, lockdown apartment, raid, and then the rest of my next 2 months after that, you know, my life was kind of ruined. And then I realized, fuck, I need to not be a dumb criminal. But Freya is very much in the Freya very much on that energy right now, and says a lot of dumb shit and texts a lot of dumb shit too. So we're kind of just like drilling that into her, but I feel like we discovered that she just needs to have a scary moment for her to switch on.
Oh yeah, it's usually like that. You need someone to smack you across the face for you to wake up.
So yeah, we're thinking about being like FIB agents and handcuffing her and taking her to a secret location and interrogating her and see if she cracks.
Okay.
Yep. Oh yeah. How about you? How's things going? Is there anything you want help working with or whatnot?
Don't need help. I'm alright.
I'm aware. Yeah, you're kind of similar to me in a lot of aspects when it comes to that sort of stuff. Do you want to be on more jobs? Is there more things you want to be involved in and whatnot with the company?
Well, I should see me as like a contractor, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just here for a business here and there. Not
But
fully into it.
if you eventually become a felon and whatnot, are you going to be diving full into stuff, or?
Oh, like crime-wise? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good to know.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. You know, I have like, I've been holding back a lot.
Yeah, you
Sometimes
know,
I can't,
you're
I do
earning your
get into
bank.
stuff. No, it's not even the bank. It's more than just the money, really.
Excuse me.
It's only so much. There are things you can't do, opportunities that are there. Only if you're, you know, legal.
Yeah. Yeah,
So for now, I'm just taking advantage of that, building that foundation, preparing for yeah. Maybe one day I'll be ready.
Fucking McGregor. Fucking
Hmm?
shithead. Fucking dickhead. Yeah, I get that. It's very smart.
But when I do get into it,
Mhm.
yeah, it'll be pretty deep.
Hell yeah.
In all areas too. You see, I'm the type who likes to see it for myself. Get my yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That way I feel like I understand how it works. I want
Yeah.
to understand how everything works.
So that means you kind of want to get involved in a little bit of hacking and stuff, or?
Oh yeah, I've gone to that as well. I mean, I've done I've been on some jobs as well, right?
Yeah.
I already did pretty much a bit of everything I could.
Mhm.
A lot, since I have a lot more at stake, has to be like more worth it for me to get into something.
Yeah. Well,
So
what
far, nothing's caught my
basically,
eye.
yeah. What basically Fiona and I do is we kind of go like one-on-one with people, week to week to see how they progress, what they want to work on, whether it's hacking, driving, blah, blah, blah. Just whatever about the city life in general, especially when it comes to heists. Just so like people feel like they're getting better and they're not ruining their lives by fucking up so much, or they just no. Okay, just wait.
Okay, Jay's up. I got you. Yeah, I think I know.
If you want to be
I know what I want.
debriefed about like maze banks and shit like that and the rundowns and whatnot, you can always ask Fiona or I. Right now we don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, right now we don't know how to complete it yet, so.
Like, what I want is knowledge. So pretty much on anything. If there's anything he finds out, even a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
Yeah. Plus, like a lot of people in the city trust you and will tell you information that if you have the information provided, you can go, ooh, I wouldn't mind having this. And then I'll be honest, feels like with you and your persona, a lot of people just give you whatever the fuck they have for fucking free. So
Yeah, give me a bit of something. I look into maybe I can give you a bit of something more back.
yeah.
Get me? I'm not the type who's looking to I'm looking to build bridges, not burn them.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm not going to use any of the information I got in any malicious way.
Yeah.
It's more so like see how I can help. Pretty much because helping them helps me too.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why I think the bar would be one of the reasons I want a bar.
Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to like new people coming to the city or like new people trying to figure out what they want in life as well, people don't necessarily need to be part of the company. They can just be like a contact for something. If it's, say for example, a contact for a connect of like moonshine gathering ingredients, right? Like they're not officially company or anything. They're not, they're just people that provide shit at a certain price. Yeah. Well, yeah. So when I asked you, like, do you need anything? Excuse me. Do you need anything? It's not It's not like a, yo, I see you. I feel like you need help. It's like a, yo, man, you want to collaborate and you know, find some shit out together sort of vibes. The
Yeah, I
mutual
get that.
benefiting, you know, conversation, you know.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't mind your help. Makes it easier. Because
Yeah.
yeah, I only have so much time.
Yeah. Wait, so much time, motherfucker. You're around 40 hours a day.
No, no.
Uh-huh.
So if you need help with anything, you let me know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know, when it comes to shit, like, especially, like, talking about fucking connection and everything is just, like, I can make money, I can have fun and, like, make my money and blah, blah, blah. So, like, money really doesn't... Especially since I have so many assets right now, fucking money means nothing to me. So, I don't grind. I grind a little bit, but, like, I don't, like, go crazy with shit. I just rather fucking... you know, help people around me and let them have fun and achieve their goals and assets that they have, that they want, and then yeah, just kind of go from there.
I got you.
You know.
Bit content.
Hmm.
Well, never know what else is in store in the future.
Yep.
That's why I'm
Yeah, exactly.
just working on what I can right now too. So when the opportunity does arise, I'll probably be built high enough that I can reach it.
Yep. You know, something you can definitely do with your bar is if you build it like a little black market, you can push it through your fucking bar if you really want to do. Let's go. Yeah, this is the connect for this. Meet me at this location, blah blah blah. And set up a little drop or whatnot. You know, because like these days everyone has access to everything and it's not that special. I miss the old days where it was like fucking buying a $500,000 fucking war package, quote unquote a war package, and then you have fucking military vehicles everywhere, you know. It's all about the aesthetics and the presence of how important an operation could be, you know.
Yeah. I'm trying to go. Oh yeah, speak of aesthetics, yeah. I like I want to make it have like a speakeasy vibe. It's just a nice place, kind of just chill. Maybe have like some person singing in the background as we're making deals. Cool.
Yeah. Set up business meetings, have like a business meeting room and everything. Just gotta make sure no one can fucking hear you outside, but yeah.
Yep.
Where'd dickhead go? Is he still on the phone? There he is.
Yeah, seems so. I'm probably gonna go head to toe. I'm actually super close to maxing it out today.
Oh yeah, good shit.
What'd you up to?
I'm chill vibes, man. I'm very much chill vibes. Very much hanging out with my girlfriend and whatnot. And just having some fun.
Okay. I'm just, there's people getting shot down by locals. Let's make sure it wasn't you this time, okay? Talk to you later.
That is crazy, Skyface.
Talk to you later.
So what you say? Fucking. She called me going, there's people getting shot down by locals right now. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't you. What the fuck? That's crazy.
I was worried.
I'm responding to the
I
call
will
of
go
people getting
full
shot
on.
down.
I don't care. I will full on go Perez fucking Dragonov and fucking get a gun and be the most scariest motherfucker in the city. Don't you put that energy on me, motherfucker. Basically saying I'm washed. That's crazy.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was checking on you.
Good. I appreciate that, actually. You know what? Don't worry.
Assuming the worst. Assuming the worst. Wow.
What do you mean assuming the worst? You assume the worst by calling me going, are you getting shot down by locals?
I don't
And,
know.
we will have words later. Don't die. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Fucking little shit. She was like, I'm just wanting to call. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Anyways, Maxine, we discovered that you are the issue and we should push you off the roof and blood you into season 3.
I'm already blood into season 3. I fell off, remember? Yeah. I don't want to be blooded again. What the fuck?
Hey,
Does that guarantee me a spot in season 4?
I don't know. Season 3 is
You
Lone
said it
Wolf
to me.
Perez.
You said it to me when you're the one that you said the season 3 to me, season 3 thing to me when I was down. You took me to the hospital.
But yeah, I've been on this rooftop for like 2 hours.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much going on during this fucking time.
Oh yeah, definitely not. I mean, it sounds like there's a hot run going on right now, so.
What's a little break? What's, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I've had 3 days fucking off of
I
this.
can't take breaks. I must go.
Yeah,
Kinda
good to
late.
Good
yeah,
to
we gotta go DG6. So,
All right, let us know if you get anything crazy with 2.
all right. But, Swan, you still doing G6 with me, right? We're still signed in, so we can go do a job right now.
I could do one more, and then I must tow. Today is the day.
You know what we can do? Why don't you do a tier 1? Why don't you do one more tier 2 with me? And then after we're done with that, we can actually do an ATM right after.
Wait, does tow affect
It's not-
anything?
it'll be-
No, it doesn't. That's why I've been doing it.
Fuck.
Perez, it's been green for a while.
Yeah, but there was like one day where it fucked
Affects
everyone again.
Mosley's. No, it still affects Mosley's.
For fuck's sake, what does Mosley not affect?
Actually, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna try doing Mosley's after tow.
Right, I feel
See
like,
if it does for these
yeah, okay, thank you. Let me know. Mosley's getting shafted so fucking hard, but I know as soon as the tuna shop comes out, I'm gonna make it fucking big.